time we were here, the Max Crew, as you guys somehow decided to call it, naming it after the NPC played by the DM instead of...
Woo!
Or the DMPC,
we like him, okay?
Wait, what else would we name it? The group whose one of their characters is flirting with Hamoon constantly?
The Hamu Moons.
I'm going to be named those dudes.
You'd be the funny heavenly bodies, or the Ha Moons.
That's really bad.
Sure.
Come on, that was... Ha Moon! Anyway, so last time we were here, you finished doing some extra shopping. You designed some designer clothes.
They denied me going back to the fish market.
They denied you going back to the fish market.
Hey.
Your hides that were tanning are now tanned hides, can be turned into leather at your leisure. You did find your way out through the fields, finding your way over to... on your way through the field, you got jumped by a stone myrmidon, or a earth elemental, if you will, and got soundly pummeled.
I mean, none of us died.
None of you died, which is...
You went down.
which is pretty good, considering. But having just barely survived when the myrmidon's time ran out, and it was banished from this plane back to where it was called from, you leveled up to level 3. After doing your level up to 3, you found your way...
Who's trying to assassinate us at this point? Hamoon?
Having found your way through the field over to the Neverwinter Woods, I believe it's Neverwinter Woods. Sure, why not? You found your way through the woods, trying to find your way back to the castle that you previously saw at a distance. Finding your way through, you randomly ran into someone who was running, fleeing with 2 arrows sticking through his shoulder, who was begging for help. You helped the man who summarily robbed you and ran away.
That is actually
He got 3 gold. It's not really that much.
Yeah, because you're the broke one in the party.
Got the most stuff.
Anyway, having done so, you trekked your way another several hours through until you got just to where you could see the castle. Realizing that you guys were very tired and needed a rest, you hunted around, finding a place for you to bed down for the night. You found a little hollow under a tree on a hill that you managed to get your horse inside and just barely get yourselves inside. After fashioning some tree limbs to cover the entrance and give yourselves a little bit of extra coverage. Leaving the sled outside, unfortunately. So, you settled in for your long rest, where upon trying to rest, you found yourselves surrounded by goblins, it seemed. Hearing the calls of the goblins and the stomps of their feet around and outside, getting very close, but nothing actually ever moving your shelter or peering in. You remained very quiet. Very much staying as still as possible. After a good little bit of time... What?
I balanced it.
After a good... Don't do that. If you break that, your mother's going to kill you.
I will kill you.
You painted this?
Yes.
After spending...
Because you can tell. It looks really good.
After spending what seemed like a large amount of time huddled and quietly waiting, prepared just in case they found you, the stomping and goblin calls and yells and the general ruckus that was being made outside ceased, and you heard that fade away quietly, and the night proceeded without any other interruptions. So you did achieve your long rest. The sun is just starting to climb. It is in the pre-dawn hours where there's just a little bit of light in the sky. Being in the woods, it's actually still a little bit still dark because of the trees casting shadows, as it were. But you awaken to the day, and you are currently huddled with your horse inside this little enclave, if you will, in the side of... I feel like that's the wrong word. indentation, whichever, in the side. It's not a cave, not quite. But huddled in there, you find yourselves awake, and very much you're very pressed together. But you awaken safely, and it is eerily quiet in the wee hours of the morning as the night creatures begin to go to bed, and the day creatures have yet to start moving.
So, did I get to make my flamethrower, or?
You're huddled in a space where you don't have any space to move, and you don't have the correct tools, so
No.
not yet.
Mate, can I use your tools? I need to make a flamethrower. Don't ask questions.
Are you nuts? Why would you try to make a flamethrower here?
Lima?
Who else would that be?
As you look
Hallelujah.
over,
Yes.
And you see the black hair, white skin, all dark dressed. Young woman again.
Zima, your what is that? Zima, your
I've been
oh,
here.
you're back, mate.
I've been here the whole time.
Your back.
What are you talking about, guys? She's been here the whole time.
Honestly, what is wrong with you people?
Mate, I don't. Last time we saw you, we were about to see a banshee. Now we're next to a goblin castle. Where have you been?
What kind of drugs has she been taking? Has she been eating the mushrooms out here?
We both been
Because the mushrooms are very bad. Do not eat the Max, you haven't been eating any mushrooms, right?
Oh, no mushrooms. I mean,
Do not eat the
if I
foliage.
did, I don't remember them.
We cannot
No, I'm
make
sure.
noise. We have got goblins.
No,
Talking
no,
quietly. She wants to click, 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 and build something.
they were there earlier tonight, but they wandered off, so, you know.
Yeah, but we don't want them to come back.
I just want a flamethrower, mate. Listen. If we
Jesus.
burn down the castle, there's no goblins to
How
deal
would we
with.
burn down
Out
the
of
castle?
stone.
Melt the stone.
Comrade,
I have
what do you
masonry
melt
tools.
Stone.
What kind of fire are you making to burn a castle?
We're not
Yes.
a
Lava.
dragon.
What'd you say?
A dragon. We're not a dragon.
Mate, I'm a dragonborn.
And
Mate,
You're not fire.
are you 25 feet tall? You got the big frame blast. We're not doing nothing against no castle. Are you crazy?
so just.
Yeah.
I think they're saying no.
But mates, I just want to make a flamethrower. It will come in handy. If you do not, I will push you off the cliff again.
There ain't no cliff around here that I know of. Is there a
But-
cliff around here that you know of?
The
What
hill
is going on?
I don't know, but it's
I
getting
don't
cramped
know.
in here.
I think she's on drugs.
I think you're all on drugs.
Why is
Except for
every
Max.
time I say something,
Max is
everyone
not
just
on drugs.
is just like, oh yeah, her character's just drunk or something, or just like on
Because you're
drugs.
saying crazy things. You guys are packed into a space
Yeah, and you want to make
that's
a freaking
very
flamethrower.
small, and you're like shoulder to shoulder, and you can be like over that way. And you can move like this much, and you're like, I need a hammer, and you're like, a hammer? We can barely move. Are you crazy? So
Oh.
that's the general idea. You guys are packed into a very small space. And there's a horse that's like right next to you, like.
Yeah.
Okay, mates, can we leave this weird hole thing that we're in, and then just sit there and let me make a daggum flamethrower?
What you want to give me? For my tools?
How much you want?
Oh, Jesus.
10 gold.
Hang on a minute, I need to check my flint account.
Are you selling or renting?
Brenton?
Rent 10 gold to rent them for how long do you need them, little
I'm
one?
trying to make a lot of noise, Max. I'm trying this way.
Max just. Dun 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 dun. Racing about a lot of noise.
That
Might
will
go
soothe
people
the goblins.
alive.
She's trying to wake the goblins. Why did I go really bad Batman just now?
I'm Batman. Okay, I can.
Because
Okay.
you're all
Because
crazy.
I'm like Bane.
Where are the tools going?
So you want 10 gold?
Yep.
I bet.
I should have raised the price.
I want a flamethrower, okay?
Hey. The 10 gold's all it takes to get a
Okay.
flamethrower.
There you go. You can use them.
Thank you.
I hate to be the one to say this, but nobody's using anything until we get out of this hole.
Exactly.
Max is in the
We're
very
already
back
out
of the
of the
cave.
hole.
in
Yeah,
the-
we're
we're
already out of the
out
hole.
Oh, you stepped out? When did you do that?
Me and we already did.
Yeah,
Oh.
I said, well, let's get out of this hole.
Oh, okay.
And they just like mutually agreed.
Oh, okay. So the two of you step out, and I need you to both make perception checks for me.
They're crazy, Max.
Got it.
Just the two of you, because you stepped out together.
I
Is
see
that a
nothing.
natural one?
Yes, it is a natural one. Plus my guidance. So, 4, 5.
One. Crap. I think you need to pare those down a little bit. Perception check. Let's go.
You're on the top. You have a bunch of dice with you.
If I only keep specific ones right here.
I only have one dice bag.
Oh, well, we can fix that.
Yeah, actually, we really can.
19.
Okay, so you're sitting there going, I need 10 gold from you to let you use my tools. She says, I bet, and she hands 10 gold to you. As she's handing 10 gold to you, you're like, as you step out, you hear a snap under your foot,
Nice.
and you are suddenly yanked, swoop, feet out from under you, and you are swoop, suspended, hanging upside down by 1 foot by a rope outside. As he steps in and is pulled out, his feet are pulled out from under him. You, right as he steps down, you hear a and you're like, uh-oh, and as you turn to warn him, he just whoop, and he just goes sliding out of sight and vanishes. Wayne, you are yanked out. You are now suspended 10 feet above the ground, hanging upside down by a rope tied to a tree. And
Have
I
fun.
need everyone to roll initiative.
See?
Oh, well, back on that. 12.
I know that map.
Do you?
That's where we met the wolves.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Dang. Thought I was using a map I hadn't seen yet.
You don't have infinite maps.
I don't. And it is a thorn in my side. Woman, what happened to the putty stuff?
Putty stuff?
Yeah, the putty stuff.
I don't know.
I'll just do that. It's fine. I was gonna use some of the putty stuff to stick Gabe's mini upside down from this.
Yeah.
It would have been really, really fun and funny to do.
You know, all you need is a piece of string.
I just chew up one of those
Here I
hot
am.
tamales right there and stick it on the bottom.
Okay, you're just
Mess
off the edge
not.
here. Oliver, you're upside down right there, but I can't get you upside down.
Oliver.
Max is. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Oh, doing Oliver?
It's gone. No, it's just 3 little
And
guys.
for the sake of funsies,
I have coat.
these goblins are down beside a log.
Why is the log made of glass?
Have you ever heard of glass
Make a
tree?
Constitution saving throw.
I'll pull them again.
Yes, you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right.
Seriously?
I will make it. It will not be made of glass.
Here's a pencil.
It's going to be made of an ancient black dragon.
Are you trying to get all the way down?
Yeah, it's made of this! The log is just not so great. Does that make you better? Feel better?
It was a joke. Sorry.
I'm working here.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to make it good for you guys, and I just keep getting criticized.
I apologize.
Apologize to the death that reigns upon you. Okay, initiative roll. Wayne.
17.
Zima.
16.
Thea.
12.
Max. Okay, so we've got Dex modifier Zima.
Dex modifier is +3. 16.
Okay. Every Friday night.
You know that line just fell out of your pencil. Oh no, damn.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it squeaks.
Alright, so starting at the top of the order, Wayne. You are currently suspended by a rope upside down. You are considered restrained. You are 10 feet up off the ground.
Bonus action, Starlight step to the ground.
Nice.
Actually, I'll go. Is this a tree? Oh,
It is a stump of a tree.
so cover. Half cover.
No, it's pretty low.
Where would half cover be at?
Behind one of the trees with the green around it, or behind that large log.
I'll go there. That's within 30 feet of where I was. So, bam. Bonus action. Let's see, what can I do?
Oh, I forgot their surprise round. Let me just run their surprise round real quick. While you're considering. Probably won't amount
What's a
to a
surprise
whole lot.
round?
He's suddenly hanging upside down, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't good," and arrows come flying in.
Huh.
Only get the one. Hit. It's a 20 to hit.
Me?
Yes, you, because you're hanging upside down. That's a 6 to hit. I'm sorry, that's a 10 to hit, and a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so no 17, so one hit. You
Your AC's like
before
18.
you manage to vanish, you take 3 points of piercing damage as an arrow comes flying at you and just ah! Okay, now, sorry, continue your turn.
I can't. Are you bonus action? So I guess I'll just shoot. Sacred Flame? Is it? I'm within 60 feet. Where's the 60?
I think that's 90, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
No, 60.
There you go.
I am not within range.
Well, there's your bonus action to teleport, so you can move forward, shoot, and then move back if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm done. So, 5, 10.
And now you're within range.
And I destroyed the log.
Nah, you're fine.
I'll Sacred Flame one of
Okay.
the closest guy.
He makes a dex save, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's a 16 on the die.
Of course he rolls out of that.
Plus 2 for 18.
Yeah, he passes.
Okay, so you hurl a sacred flame, and the goblin ducks down and it glances off the log.
I'm gonna go back.
and you are in cover. Ziva!
How far away are they?
About 90 feet.
Alright.
Roughly.
60 plus 25 is 85 feet.
Eldritch Blast is 120. I'm good.
Okay. They are behind half cover. So they have an extra 2 to their AC.
Alright. I'm going to scoot over behind the tree.
You said long?
No, the tree.
Oh,
Where
is it a tree?
the tree. The tree. The tree. Well, what's my movement speed? 30 feet. No, I couldn't make it to the other tree.
As you step out of the little hollow, you do notice that with Wayne no longer suspended, and you stepping out, and them seeing her already there, you see them go, like, oh, that's not what we expected. You do notice that your sled is gone, by the way.
Didn't we buy that?
Yes. With the that's got the tan hides on it.
Yep.
I will
Crap.
Eldritch Blast. Actually, I can't see what's on this side. You know what? I will go over on this side 30 feet behind the log.
So you're right
Where's
next
the
to
30?
Wayne. Pretty much right there.
Yeah. Because I have a better view on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try to get him. That'll get him. That is a 24.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Oh, that dice sucks. That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage to that guy. He ducks down from the sacred flame and he goes, and he pops up and he goes, as he gets hit square in the face with the Eldritch Blast, and you see he's bloodied and like one ear is half hanging off. He's just like, and that brings us to his turn. Unless you have something else you'd like to do.
Duck down. So I'm a lower target.
Okay. He pops up and he's like, and he just pulls back and releases an arrow at. We're gonna go for Thea. She's not behind cover. That is a. Where's the plus to hit? There it is. That is a 16 to hit. Thea? That hits you? Alright, you take 8 points of piercing damage as the arrow and just pierces into your shoulder slightly, digs in a little bit, then kind of falls out. And the goblin just goes, and he runs back and gets behind this tree. The second goblin pops up and goes, and looses an arrow at Thea, because she's not behind cover.
I haven't had a turn yet.
I'm sorry. That is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. He is going to go over the edge, crouch down, so he is behind 3/4 cover, giving him +5 to his AC. This guy is going to creep around the side here and loose one at Thea, because she's not behind cover. That is a 20 to hit. Not natural, just total. And that is 6 points of piercing damage. As this guy then crouches down behind the log, giving him 3/4 cover. And that brings us to Max! Taking it to the max! Teehee. Okay, this isn't what I was expecting to have happen. We need to do something good about this. I changed his spell. I need to preserve his spells if possible. That's not good enough. He's not close enough. I'll tell you what, I'm not really sure what to do here. In this situation, I'm gonna definitely, I don't want to burn his spell slots because the day's just beginning. Wow, I've drawn a blank. I'll tell you what we need. I know what we need. I should do a thing. We're gonna do a thing. Okay. So he is going to step up next to. He wants to stay close to Thea, but no, he's not going to. He is going to step over next to Zima, and as he's going by, he goes, Thea, come with me. It's gonna be good. As he steps over there, and he casts Warding Wind. So, because Jamie keeps us in such a bloody mess.
Yes, he does.
So he casts Warding Wind on himself, which then translates to as the wind kicks up around you guys, he says, he then goes to a much louder voice because it is, I'm sorry. So as the wind begins to kick up, he goes, get over here, they won't be able to shoot at us. Oh, not as easily anyway. The wind kicks up. All you can hear is the rushing sound of the wind. So you are deafened, technically. It puts out any flames close by. It blows away any fog or vapor that's in the area. It's difficult terrain for creatures other than him. And ranged attacks have disadvantage if they pass in or out of the wind. It's ranged weapon attacks, not spell attacks. So basically, he just made it very hard for them to hit you. Alright, this is going to keep this up. Yeah. And he ducks down, basically falls prone, so he is completely out of sight behind the log. He's like, go get him! And that brings us to Thea. Thea, you're up. Anybody shooting at you has to do so with disadvantage if you're within that circle.
Yeah,
Although you
I
can't hear.
shoot them.
You can shoot and then go in the circle.
Oh.
If it so suits you.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Which one? At which range?
I don't know, it says 80, but then in parentheses it's 320.
Okay, so 80 feet normal, 320 with disadvantage. So if you're outside of 80, you can still shoot, but you have to do it with disadvantage. So with 80 feet, you are not close enough at the moment. You'll have to get a little bit closer for that one. You can take like a step forward and shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that should put you right at the 80-foot range, so you don't have to roll disadvantage. Alright, roll an attack.
Okay. 17?
That hits. I'm sorry, which one are you shooting at? Because with them at 3/4, 17's going to miss for the two that you're in range of. Because they're ducked down. They have a very low profile.
Okay, then.
Come into the thing with us, then, with the rest of your movement.
And you step into there, and now they have disadvantage on shots against you. Bonus action?
I don't have a flamethrower yet, so
You have your little guy.
he doesn't really do anything.
Fair enough. Okay, so bring us back to the top. Wayne! The wind is deafening around you. All you hear is the whoosh. You step out and it's like, oh, it's quiet.
Sacred flame this guy.
Alright. Dex save for the one closest to you?
Yep.
Alright. Dex save. That is a natural 1. Max damage.
So that would max damage.
Yep. He pops up. He's like,
That'd be 8 damage.
8 damage to him. As he just, and he just crumbles. And you step back into the wind.
Should I say my spell slots? Probably. I don't have anything that I can do as a bonus action.
Alright, so Zima!
Alright, I am going to...
The weapon attacks or spell attacks wouldn't be affected by this wind. Just so you know.
Okay.
Should you choose to do so.
I am going to... No, I can't see him. He is...
You can see them both. Just barely.
Alright, the one that's hiding behind the tree,
Mm-hmm.
I will Eldritch Blast him if I can.
Alright. He has half cover as he's looking to make his next shot.
That's not going to hit. That's 10.
Nope, that definitely misses. As he leans out and you go, and he just goes, ah! And he ducks behind him and it just takes a chunk out of the tree.
Alright, that's it. That's it.
Okay. That brings us to his turn. He's going to make a shot with disadvantage at... he can't see Max, so... Yeah, he'll just shoot back at you. As a 18 and a 2. So that misses.
18, definitely.
No, it's disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
18 and 2, so a total of 6 to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, the other one pops up and he's going to make a shot with disadvantage because of the wind. That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. The other one's down. It's Max's turn. Max just laying there. He goes, how's it going? How's it going? Is everyone okay? Should I do something else? No, we're good already then.
We're good. Thank you.
And Thea, you're up. It's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm braining. Brain is not braining.
Okay, you just looked at me like you're lost.
Yeah, my brain is.
It happens.
Can I shoot this guy?
Which guy? The one behind the tree or the one behind the log?
Which one has less cover?
The one behind the tree has less cover. But he's a pretty good ways out. But from where you are, you're rolling disadvantage because you're shooting through the water. So either way, you'd have disadvantage. So if you want to move up a good bit, you wouldn't have disadvantage. But
Why do I have no ranged spells?
you didn't choose any ranged spells.
Hmm.
I'm noticing. Can I just like move over here
Yeah, you can.
and then shoot him?
You can move a little bit further forward, and you won't be able to have enough movement to get back if you do that.
No, that's So which one can I shoot?
From there, either one. It's disadvantage either way.
Or I'll just shoot that one.
Okay. He is the one that is the most hurt, so roll with disadvantage. And it's gone forever.
Does that technically count?
No. Having a rough time, huh?
Yes. Oh, dadgummit. It doesn't even matter what I roll now because it's a disadvantage. That's a 4.
You pop out and you shoot your arrow and it just goes with the wind and just blows it away. Doesn't even get anywhere near your target. You're like, Bonus action or movement?
No.
Alright, bringing us back to the top of the order for Wayne.
Who's just coming?
So did anything happen?
Everyone missed.
Good old take a flame. 5, 10. Yeah. Second one.
Alright. Ooh, that's a 19 plus. So yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Bonus action?
Boop, boop, boop.
You have moved a little bit further than... You only have 30 feet.
15. 5, 10, 15.
Okay, never mind. That's fair. Alright, Zima!
Alright. I am going to move my 30 feet towards the tree.
Okay.
And get behind it. And then I'm going to try to hit the one behind the tree again.
Alright, roll an attack.
It said if it's cocked, but you can put a dice on it, it works, right?
If you put a d4 on it and it doesn't fall off, it's not cocked enough.
21.
Hits, roll damage.
Do better. I can live with that. 12 damage.
12 damage. Yeah, well, he can't. As he just... he falls over.
Scum. Goblin scum.
Alright, bonus action movement.
Did it.
Alright,
Sorry
cool.
about that. I'm good.
The last goblin looks at his buddy and looks at his other buddy. He goes, ah! And he's going to take a shot at you. Natural 20. Okay.
He's hit.
1 doubled to 2 plus 4, 6 points of piercing damage. I hate it when a natural 1 or a natural 20 gets a 1 on the damage, but it still feels good to crit. As he then just and just goes, starts running. Crouches down next to his
He
fallen
within
buddy.
60 feet of me?
He was.
Hellish rebuke.
Oh, nice. Do the thing. How does it work? Do you get a dex save?
I
I think he gets a dex save.
You point your finger at a creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 10 total.
14. He fails. Takes 3d10.
3d10?
That's what my thing says.
Good
3d10.
lord.
That's because you're level 3.
Your strongest thing is to be hit.
Dash 10, 11, 15 damage.
As he shoots and turns to run, he is just immolated. And just reduced to ash.
So can I make my flamethrower now?
Really? We just got through battle.
I haven't even said combat's done yet. Do you have a one-track mind much?
Yes, my brain is refusing a brain, so I'm just...
As things go quiet.
My brain is refusing a brain today, so I'm just flamethrower.
Your brain is not braining. Your brain is going, flamethrower! Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship! As the area around you goes quiet, you find yourselves in the peaceful, dawning sun.
Flamethrower?
Don't look at me. Look at somebody else.
I'm gonna go check the
Flamethrower?
I've
two.
already got my tools.
I'm gonna go check the two for bodies for anything.
Okay. You find a pile of ash. You find
That's why I said 2 bodies.
2 broken short bows. 2 really messed up scimitars. You find 2 rough suits of leather,
I'll take those.
and 2 what look like slices of wood off of a tree trunk with little handles on them as shields.
I'll take the leather. Wayne, I found the leather. It's rough, but I
That's
figure
what
you
make
can
it
do
hurt.
something with it.
I shove it in my bag. My haversack. Our
It just
haversack.
says
No, I
that
never saw it.
It's mine and Zena's and Max's.
once per long rest, you can take an action to magically create a smaller, tiny eldritch canyon within 5 feet of you.
Using the tools?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys are like, alright, we're going to check the surroundings. We're going to make sure that there's nothing going on, that we're safe. And everything's going to be fine. Behind you, you just hear ting, 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 ting. And you're like, what in the world? You turn around as she has the broken scimitars off the bodies, and she's like sculpting them together. And she like grabs some berries nearby and gets the red from the berries and does a little bit of a really haphazard paint job. But she has this weird looking tiny red dragon thing, and she's like, ha 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 ha!
Do you think you can be any louder?
Mate, I have a flamethrower now. I do
You've
not
What's a
have
already
flamethrower?
been attacked once this
portable
morning.
fire that shoots.
I could do that too.
But you can.
Sacred flame. It's fire. Not really. It's radiance, but it's close enough.
I'm not impressed. I can do that too.
Yeah, but like, is it a cantrip or is it a spell?
It's a cantrip.
As
It's
you
just
see,
cool, okay?
she has this tiny little, fits in the palm of her hand, red dragon looking thing. It's fairly well done for, you know, the 6 seconds it took her to literally just go. And you see as it's sitting there, this like little flame gathering at its mouth, just this little flicker.
Can I like practice shoot it just to prove a point?
No!
Can I have my gold net back now?
We are trying to be quiet. Being quiet does not mean shooting flames in the woods. We have
Fire
already
doesn't
been
make
attacked.
noise.
Do you want to have every goblin from that castle down on us before we can get away from where we are right now?
Fire doesn't make noise.
Who's hurt?
They will see it.
You
The
got
one who's wanting to make noise.
Well, I got hit once.
I got hit once, but
I got hit twice. Ah, yeah.
So, how bad are you?
I'm 6 points down. So I'm good.
I mean, I could lay on hands 5 to you.
I'm down 14 points.
You definitely need some.
Max releases the concentration and the wind stops, of course. Wow, that's a new one. I didn't realize that that would do that. You know, you figure you'd have to have like a trumpet or something, but the harp made the wind fly.
It was very cool, Max.
I was hoping so. It's the first time I've tried that one. It's really, you know,
Windy.
it's new.
Should I heal the child?
Yes, heal the smooth one. I'm fine.
I won't use a spell, so I'll just use my
Flamethrower.
hands.
No, you should save that in case something bad happens. I'll heal her a little bit. And Max is gonna cast Cure Wounds on Thea.
I can do that too.
11 points you were healed.
Thank
Alright, I hope that makes everyone feel better. But yeah, no, that was unexpected. I guess they weren't really gone.
My heart! They got my heart. Do I see my heart in the tracks from the sled anywhere?
Make an investigation check.
Oh god. Right at those.
Or a nature check, whichever one you want.
So is the cave,
Oh, I'm sorry, it'd be survival.
Is the cave that we came out of empty?
Your horse is
You're
gone.
helping me?
Yeah,
Can I get the horse out
And
of it?
guidance?
Yeah, you grab the horse and lead it out. It gets out and you see it very restlessly moving around, stretching its legs.
Double 10s. 11 plus guidance. Another 2. So 13.
You see where the sled was, and you very easily see the tracks that the sled left as the tracks lead around the hillock that you were in and over in the direction of the castle.
So,
So we're gonna go storm the castle, mates.
We're not going to storm anything. We're going to go sneaky. Are you crazy? There's only 4 of us. We cannot storm a castle with who knows how many goblins with 4 of us.
You know,
Can I look in the front door?
I just a point of reference, guys. By the way, if you really want, for one person only, unfortunately, I can kind of make you like transparent for a little bit.
Well,
If somebody wants to do sneaking, that's the thing.
Can
I can do it
open the
myself if
front
you
door?
really want me to. It's
I can summon some familiars, and they can go and do some reconnaissance for us.
you can.
I can,
Since when?
since I leveled up.
Alright.
I got to choose my invocation. Third level.
And what is it? A find familiar kind of thing?
Yes, it is Flock of Familiars. Takes a minute to cast though.
Flock.
Flock of Familiars.
Okay. Well, if we get to it, let me know at the time. But for now, dispel magic.
You temporarily summon 3 familiars. Spirits take the animal forms of your choice. They use
Birds.
the same rules and options for familiars. Conjured by the familiar spell. All the familiars conjured must be the same type, so celestial, fae, fiends, my choice.
Can you make them dragons?
We're not making them dragons.
Can you make Tiamat?
No, we are not making Tiamat.
Why not?
They can telepathically communicate with me and share their visual and auditory senses while they are within a mile of me.
A mile?
A mile.
Oh dear God.
And when I cast the spell with a range of touch, one of them can deliver the spell. That's normal.
Remotely kill
How
the
often
banshee.
can you do this?
It is a spell, so I can only cast as many times as I have spell slots.
Oh, it's a spell, not an
It is a
invocation.
spell. It's not an invocation.
So can you
But
just...
I got it because I chose my pact thing.
Got it.
So could you theoretically just remotely kill the banshee?
Oh wait, you get invocation at level 2.
Yes, but this
You
is
get the pact at 3.
yeah, my mage armor is my invocation, which I always keep on me because it's at
It's
will.
8 hours.
Did you
every
take
8 hours.
Agonizing Blast?
I'm sorry.
Agonizing Blast. That would have been a good choice.
It was not an option, I don't believe. I'll have to go back and look. But anyway, not the point.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I would like to sit down for a minute and cast Flock of Familiars.
Okay.
I'm going to make them birds.
I counterspell.
I don't think you can summon something that flies.
Why? It says the familiar spell, which the familiar spell, you can have an owl as a thing, so a bird.
That is incredibly broken.
Concentration up to an hour. It's the same rules and options for a familiar conjured
Alright,
by the
cool.
familiar spell.
No, I got you, fam. That's just woo. Okay,
Blackbirds.
let's rock this. Blackbirds.
Blackbirds. Like
You
ravens.
got it.
Like ravens.
You got it.
3 Alright, now I want to send those 3 ravens out. Well, let's get a little ways away from where we are. Then I want to send them out,
Burn the butts.
and I want to see through their eyes. And I
Just
will,
choose which one at a time, or you
one
see
at a
through all
time.
3?
Well, it says, familiar summoned by this spell can telepathically communicate with me and share their visual or auditory senses when they are within a mile of you.
Okay,
So I guess I can communicate with all of them.
cool. That's gonna be very confusing.
Well, I'm going to go one at a time.
Okay.
I want to peruse the castle as my birdies fly over it. I want to check out where all the enemies are that I can see outside.
I'm going to start burying the bodies.
You didn't mention this to me before just now. That's very interesting.
You
This
didn't
is-
ask.
Okay. Well, I covered the map for nothing then.
Theo, what do you think? Burn the bodies or bury them?
Burn the bodies so they can show off.
No.
She's got a flamethrower.
Yeah, no.
I want to show off the new
In case you didn't
flamethrower.
know, Jeez. No.
Sorry.
It's gonna be that night, isn't it?
Sorry.
Okay. So, first things first, give me a perception check. At disadvantage, because you're... Well, we'll just... If you're trying to look through all three at the same time, you can't focus on three. Okay, so you're sending the three of them as a group at first to the edge, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. So make a perception check.
It's my pack thing.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm guessing you need a chain.
Packed at the time, actually.
Oh.
Need some more spells.
So,
Okay,
make
make
a
a
luck thing.
Perception check.
23.
Okay. Don't you chuckle.
It's funny.
It is a little bit. I'm going to use from that side because I can reach it easier, especially since she's moving. Okay, so you get to the edge of the clearing, and you see that there is a area around the castle that has been chopped all the trees down, so there is a good 60 to 80 feet between the edge of the forest and the closest edge of the building. Around the one side, you do see that there is a dirt path that leads up to two sets of stairs that then leads up to a set of broken-in doors. Going around the outside edge, you see that there are columns, towers, and you see that there are slots in the towers where you had previously been shot at from archers. With a 23, you do notice that there is a goblin at each, keeping an eye out to the edge.
Okay.
They do not seem to notice your birds. As they continue their round around the castle, they see yet another tower with another two areas for shooting to occur.
Get out from behind his chair.
Don't go behind the DM screen, it's a good way to get hit with damage. As they fly past the second one, they do not notice. Actually, make a stealth check for the birds.
Well, they're not trying to be stealthy. They're just trying to be birds.
Oh, in that case, they're going to shoot at you.
They're
Why are they
birds.
shooting
They
at
shoot at
birds?
birds?
Yeah, it's food.
Okay, well then they're being stealthy. I mean, they're birds.
They can try to be stealthy after the shot. You can't change it because they're shooting at you.
Well, they would shoot at them. They're birds. Why
They're
would they-
food.
Yeah.
The arrow soars far out. The freaking natural one, of course. Freaking game loves you. Flying past that, you hear the goblin just... you do see that there's an area here where a path leads up to... It looks like the castle's there, but the wall looks odd. Make a perception check. Specifically for this.
17.
You notice that this section looks to be made of crudely drawn on some sort of fabric bricks instead of actual bricks.
And I'm telling these guys this as I see it.
As your birds continue around the castle, they find
So
yet...
I can burn the castle.
Of course, that's what she took from it. They find yet another tower, also with holes for shooting. There does not appear to be any at these areas. Continuing around the castle, you find the cemetery grave area where Sir Wayne fell down the hill and got downed while being shot at from the other two areas where there are goblins. Stealth check, please.
11.
5. Okay, so you know what? Let me check their stats just because I don't think they can possibly have that. No, they do not. Okay. And as you continue around, you see the other side. There's a path leading up to a set of stairs that leads up to a path that goes over to a door. As you get around to this side, coming out that door, you see a troop of 10 goblins. They step out the door, travel down, go across the path, and out to the south. They are.
We're this way, right?
Yes, you're over here this time. Because you came from over there last time, you came from this side this time. But you see 10 goblins head down south out of the fortress. They are armed with the standard fare, the ratty-looking scimitars, leather armor, short bows, and little buckler shields. Along with one larger-looking goblin who's wearing some sort of robes and carrying a staff.
Oh god, magic.
And they are headed south.
Alright, I want to have my... Or is there anybody on top of the castle?
No, the roof is broken in certain places. It doesn't appear to be. It's very run down.
Okay, I want to have the birds swoop in low on the roof.
Okay.
And see if there's a place where they can land and look down inside.
Okay. I actually need the other map for this. I don't remember what's under there, so I don't want to pick it up. I didn't want to pick it up.
Archer windows.
Ah, I thought they were murder holes.
They are murder
That's a modern day.
You murder people through it.
They are murder holes. Alright, looking at the overhead area, you see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different areas where there are collapsed things that you can look in.
Alright, I will send a bird to each 3 of places.
Okay.
And
You
I will
have
look through them one at a
1,
time.
2, 3, 4. You have 3 around the edges and 4 towards the center area of the castle.
2 towards the center, 1 near the edge.
Okay. Which edge?
The edge where there is no goblins.
Okay.
If there's one there.
There is not a broken down. Well, no, there is. There's one area. It's actually right next to the cloth-looking piece. There is a collapsed section here. That lets you look down and see, just beyond the cloth, that this is impossible. That there is an area where the has collapsed in. There are barrels and crates of various types, and you do see 2 goblins rooting through the crates, picking up various pieces of food and such. They seem to be preparing for some sort of meal.
Alright. And what about
Why am I doing this? I'll just carry the stupid map with me so I don't have to keep coming back around. Hey, I have a brain. There's not much proof of it, but I'm sure it's there. Okay. The 3 areas that are broken towards the center are fairly clustered together, and there is one area where the roof is broken down close to the edge. Do you want the 3 that are close together or the one off to the side?
the 3 that are close together?
Okay, so in the 3 that are close together, just beyond what you have seen here, you see a broken in ceiling cluster here, here, and here. That gives you visual of this area here. You see that there are pathways that are blocked off with blood red curtains, seemingly blocking off different areas of the map.
And do my birdies see any more goblins in those areas?
In this area here, there does not appear to be any. You do say that there is a door that leads to various other areas.
Alrighty. Can my bird pop down and get over the red curtain and fly inside, hopping maybe from place to place?
Okay, so you're trying to fly down into the roof here,
Yeah,
get past this
one.
curtain into this area.
yeah.
Okay, so 2 of your birds flutter down and land on rooftops close by. One flies over, and because it's coming in from the top, it actually goes over the top. You see that this is supported by just a stick
that is there, flies over the collapsed spot, and you see now what you surmise to be the door that the 10 goblins just came out of.
All right. And can it
Bird.
go anywhere else?
Looking around, make a perception check.
Me or the bird?
The bird.
Let me pull up a bird. From the
You're sharing
results.
its senses, not controlling them or adding to them.
Alright. I don't have that pulled up here, so give me a second. I'm just gonna pull up an owl.
Sure.
Or is there a raven?
No, it's a raven, a crow, or just small bird.
I didn't know if they had a raven.
It's not going to be an owl because
Specifically.
you've been using yours this whole time.
Yeah, because I was looking through one. Sorry.
You're looking through their eyes, not using your eyes.
Sorry.
Yeah, use the raven all the time.
Oh, it's a reef shark. Raven. Perception plus 3, 17.
Okay.
Mine's only plus 4, so it was only 1 extra.
You do see that this collapsed area here is only collapsed down a small ways. Seeing with that, you see that there is a very small section here that will let you gain access to this area if you squeeze through as the bird.
Okay, well, I'll squeeze through so that you can leave
Okay.
it off there.
Make a dex check.
Um,
Just to see if the bird can squeeze through effectively.
plus 2 on its deck, so 8.
8. It squeezes through ever so slightly. Unfortunately, it does not do so very quietly. And in a flash, make a perception check with disadvantage as your bird is destroyed.
Good use of the natural 20, but that would be a 16. No, 15.
Good enough.
Natural 20 and a 12.
Your bird squeezes through this small area. And as it squeezes through, it looks up just in time to see a flash of feathers, fur, claw, and beak as it is ripped asunder.
Oh
Owl
my.
Well, no,
Okay.
the owl bear feathers.
I love
Okay.
these things. I want to make an army of them.
As your raven is torn asunder by a owlbear that is standing next to the corpses of 2 goblins
Okay.
that have been very much torn asunder and partially eaten.
Okay. Well, the 2 that are left on the roof, there are more holes, right? Up towards the front of the castle? Or my front of the castle?
There is this hole right here.
Okay, I'm going to send one over there to look in its hole.
Okay. As you go over and look in this hole, you see an area for 3 beds leading into an area that seems to be a kitchen.
Okay.
In that area, I don't have enough minis, but you see roughly 12 goblins.
Good lord.
One very rotund one wearing this really bad-looking chef-type hat, but it's not really a chef hat. It's just very badly done, and is over here by the stove stirring this giant pot, just and the others sitting at the table just as you do see that there are 2 here that are haphazardly just glancing out there every now and then, and there are 3 of the ones over here. So you got 3 here, 9 over here.
Alright. Is there any on this side? Any holes?
Looking over this way, you see doors.
No, I mean any holes in the ceiling.
There is this hole in the ceiling that leads into the front area.
Okay, can the same raven that's there slide into that hole and try?
Oh no, there's an opening here. It's pretty good. If you try to fly through that area, you're going to have to
Not to fly, to more like hop, just a little.
make a stealth check, and I have to roll 12 perception checks.
Stealth is what? Stealth is dex. That is very badly. 12.
Okay. Several of the goblins glance. One seems to notice but ignores, and one just looks up and is like, reaches under the table and grabs a bow, cocks the arrow, starts drawing back as one of the goblins next to him is like, "Ah!" and he's like, and they all turn and look, and the raven's just standing there like, "Ha!"
Then we'll have him fly that
As he
way.
flies which way? In or out?
In that way.
Okay, so he's going to
Fast as
dive
he
this
can.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the raven dives this way. Attack with disadvantage to your raven. That is a 8 to hit.
No.
Okay.
My dice for some reason are only rolling 5s.
Okay, so your raven
High.
pops through here. It sees a broken down set of doors with a front area that continues to. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to help you there.
Yeah, you're summoning things and making me deal with stuff, and it's really cool, but also incredibly annoying and difficult because I don't have a thing that's going to cover that right there, but there's a thing that you can't see there, so meh.
Okay. The one raven that's left goes and looks under the
Wait, you have 2 ravens still.
Yeah, I've got two.
Okay, so the raven that's here
And
is
he's
now.
gonna go and try to come out the front door.
Okay, so he just out the front door.
Out the front door. Goes back up on top of the.
Okay, goes back up to the roof.
Alright, the other one
Huzzah.
is gonna
Good
come over
Lord,
here
have mercy.
and try to get through the other curtain to see what he can see.
What other curtain?
Curtain over there.
Oh, here?
I can't see now because the dice bag's in the way.
There's a curtain here and a curtain here.
You're noticing that one.
There's isn't there a broken down that
There's
lets you get into that room right there that you're
Here?
hiding? Yes.
There's a crumpled piece of wall there. It's a very small space, but you can try.
Okay, he's gonna try to go that way.
Okay, make a dex check.
No.
Try as he might, you can't get through.
Okay.
Apparently D&D Beyond can handle rolling 100 d4s pretty well.
Hey, quit before you break your tablet.
Yeah, it's more so your
Okay.
device than D&D Beyond.
I'm going to have
Yep, still.
him go back out, the one that I just tried, and have him dive bomb the murder hole on this side.
It's gonna dive bomb the murder hole?
Yeah, to see what's in the room.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. Dex check. It's
Okay.
they don't have saving throws for those, so it's just a dex check. Oh my god, you're killing me.
12.
Nice. It dives through.
Well, okay, the rubble. I didn't realize there was rubble there.
Well, I'm assuming you meant the murder hole.
No, I was rubble. I
Oh,
was
in
on
that case,
side.
you just go through.
Go through the rubble.
So your raven's like, and dives through the hole. It's like, ha I cleared it, and looks back and there's a huge opening in the wall.
And it
Like,
goes
ah,
out
damn
through
it.
the opening.
You see four.
Which,
You see four. You see 4 beds, and there are 4 goblins in this room.
Asleep or in the bed?
2 are asleep, and 2 are standing watch.
Okay. And then he'll try to dive bomb the murder hole in the next thing. Because was there murder holes in the next room?
No, this is the room. There's a
No,
door.
the
There's a
next-
wall.
next
Oh, here.
door, yeah.
Sure.
Try to dive
You
bomb
manage
that
to
murder
fly into that room, and you find an area with storage.
hole. That's it.
Yes. These barrels do look more run down and decrepit. They don't look they've had any use recently.
Hide anywhere?
are there any, are any
Oh
of
yeah,
the,
have I seen his thing anywhere?
Nope.
are any of the doors open?
Okay.
Nope.
Mainly.
I got one raven in that room. I'm gonna have him go up in the rafter ceiling.
Okay, so the raven's gonna pop up here and sit up in the rafters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one that's left is gonna try to go through the other one that's left is gonna try to go through the murder hole in that room
Here?
right there. Yeah.
The raven flies through the hole into a room. There is a altar standing up on a plinth with an open book laying across the altar.
Found the book we need. And he's gonna
Can you-
keep going and go across
Go through the
the curtain.
Perception check in this room, please.
So we know where the book is.
19.
19. With that check, you do see perched in the corner of the room, very, very uptight and close, a very strange looking creature that I will try to find the mini of. I know I have it, but I am unorganized.
There's just a banshee or something.
Who's the banshee sitting
Where
around?
would that be? Which section would it be? I say. I know I have its mini, but I probably won't be able to find it anytime too soon, so I will just use. I know I've got the right mini though. I don't want to put the wrong one down when I know I have the right one.
What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you.
Grick.
Bless you.
See? Don't ask if you can help.
So what's the total number of goblins we've seen so far? You've seen so far? 12.
12.
There's two
There's
on
4
the
in
map,
there.
and that's all
So
I know.
that's 16,
Then 2 in there.
17, 18.
Plus the 10 that left, so 28.
Booyah! Found it!
And then there's the ones at the murder hole.
Ah!
The other murder hole.
Hey, there was a thing with minis in it. Probably some of them broken now. Perched up in the
Is there
corner,
anything
Yeah.
next, just above,
That's
upside
quite
down in the corner, about 15 feet up, hanging upside down, is this strange-looking worm-like creature with 4 tentacles and a beak-like mouth in the center, just sitting there, just.
Okay, fine.
You should have given him one of the Raven's swords and told her to stab people.
The raven is just outside its reach, although you see it eyeing the raven and just, like, tentacle pulls off to each side and just, like.
Right on through.
Through what?
The
The
curtain.
Okay, the curtain is very tightly fit. It's not easy to get past.
Oh, can't go over?
No, it's up against the ceiling.
Oh.
You can try to get through the curtain, but it is a fairly heavy curtain. You would surmise that it is meant to keep this creature in here.
Ah, okay. Okay.
What's
Then I'm going
stopping
to-
it from going through the murder hole?
It is too big. Can't fit.
I'll have that one come out and come back to me.
Okay.
Stay with me.
Comes out and comes back to you. Thank God Almighty.
What's in this part of the castle?
Nothing!
There's no goblins in that area. So there
So
are
why can't
no
I see it?
Okay.
there were no goblins in that end of the murder hole.
There are none looking out,
Out.
but you did not go in and look.
No, we did not. I think
You still
there's-
have another bird, don't you?
Yes,
She has
there's
2
one.
technically.
There's one in the storeroom.
One
sitting.
hanging up in the rafters in the storeroom. Sure, why not? Hanging out up in the storeroom is one. You have another.
Thank you.
It'll float.
Trying to fall over. Never mind
Don't
me.
do that.
I don't want to, but you're making me run around the table like a crazy person.
I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Especially you, Nappa. Alright.
Alright, what are you rolling, man?
I'm trying to get my bag.
Okay.
So there's a room with murder holes that you did not go into. There are 2 sections of collapsed roof that you did not investigate
Investigate.
entirely. I missed one part, but either way.
Alright. So I've relayed all this to you guys. I think we should come in from the back, comrades. It seems to me that is the place
What have you
where
done
they
to my
are not.
dice? They're only rowing. Rowing.
Where we can get them the
roll your
easiest.
dice. Alright, guys, quick! With the dice. Pay attention, please.
I don't know half of what just
Oh
went
my
on.
God! Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know what half of what went on recently while you were describing the castle. I was sitting there playing with D&D.
So she was not paying attention to your description.
So if we come in around the back,
Flamethrower.
where the graveyard is, we can come in around the side, try to keep low, get up close to the castle. Hopefully there won't be any goblins in the windows. I can have my raven watch for that. Then we can come in and go through the sheet or whatever it is that they've got covering to make it look like the side of the castle is actually there. And there's only 2 goblins in there. If we can take them out kind of quickly.
Can me burning the castle apart
No.
be part of the plan?
No.
Why not? It would be helpful. They wouldn't have any cover.
We'll think about it.
For
Yay.
point of reference, squares are 10-foot squares, not 5-foot squares in this area.
Oh,
The castle's bigger than it looks. It's on
right.
the map.
Okay. But anyway, I still think we should come in from the back.
Which side's the back?
That end.
That's all.
The unexplored side?
Where the graveyard is, yeah.
Why isn't it explored?
Because he was getting tired of running around. So
Oh, no, I'm good with it. You can do it.
Explored.
You can hurt my feelings. Don't ever do something like that. If I'm getting exasperated, you minute, calm down. Don't change your plans to me.
Exploration.
I am actually very serious. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate your concern, but if you all die because you just stopped looking because I was getting tired of it, that's not fair.
Well, let's go around to the back. We'll take a big circle around the castle. To the graveyard.
Your bird is
So you go around that way.
And I can send the raven.
That's kind of where the goblins will spit out.
Okay, yeah, go a bigger circle that way because they did go down south.
Smarty Pants Gabe. I was about to roll for see if they found you as you. Like, we're gonna go that way. Where all the goblins were.
Good job, Yay. We're gonna go that way.
Okay, stealth checks.
Guidance for myself.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy.
It's a horrible idea.
I'm really good. He goes ding 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 ding.
Double
ding,
five.
Ding 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 ding.
8.
I can't.
Yeah, somehow the harp is quiet.
I can't speak today to save my life.
So Max got
What the
a
heck?
16.
This has been only.
You shouldn't have said anything. Gabe, would you roll?
13.
13. Woman.
8.
8. And the child got a nat 1.
With my plus, that's a 4.
It's a nat 1. So, having not listened to the description of where the things were, you guys are like, alright, we're gonna be really quiet.
The next roll was a natural 20 and a 19.
Well, too bad that didn't help
Yeah.
They
my
rolled
next
double
roll was a
fives.
16.
you. Okay, so you guys are not doing. Max is like,
I mean, my
ding,
next roll
ding,
was a 2.
ding, ding,
so.
ding, ding, and the 3 of you are like, dun, 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 dun. All right, so I will roll a perception check. So,
We're all gonna die.
Oh, yeah. Oh! One time I don't intentionally roll. It's a 19.
okay,
These dice hate me.
you are being very noisy, even though you're trying not to. However, it seems like no one seems to be paying attention as you round this side of the castle. As you find your way all the way around to the side, you find yourselves at the dirt path looking towards this strange, badly painted and drawn on set of bricks that is on this cloth.
Can I burn it?
Looking at it now with your own eyes, you look at it and you realize that the whole back of the castle collapsed, and they put this down to make it look like it's not collapsed. An
Mites,
attempt to
can I
make it
burn
seem
it?
like it's more fortified than it really is.
No.
We will burn you if you keep saying that.
If
Why
we
can't I
burn it, we are going to
burn
get everyone over here. This is where we are. We do not want them here.
Yeah,
We
but
want
we can
them
just
somewhere
burn
else.
it and then run away. I rolled a natural 1. There is no shushing.
I'm going to send my raven around to look at those 2 murder holes to see if there is anybody there.
Hmm?
No.
Hmm?
Yes.
Perception check.
I can't trust any of y'all. That is a 12.
You do not see anybody actively looking out, but you do see a flickering light, as if there was a flame inside.
Is there a... No, there's not a hole.
There's
in
already fire inside. Just spread the fire.
Next to the cloth, you do see a small opening into what might be a room, but you're not sure.
Alright, I'm going to have the raven go there and purge and peek his little head and see if he can see something.
Okay.
How is no one suspicious of the spy bird?
Because they're ravens. They're naturally curious and they like to steal things.
And it's a forest.
Just
A
like
very
goblins.
large forest. There's tons of
Like to
birds.
steal things.
Okay, so peering in to this tiny room, just barely able to see it. You see a door, you see a small room, and you see what looks to be a tied up, bound, face down, unconscious dwarf.
I was
Well,
our
we
employer.
I see a dwarf. I send my raven in if he can get in.
Okay, make a dex check.
So how much gold do you think we would be able to get in a ransom if we decide to go down that route?
5. You see through, and you're just... and the bird just can't quite get through.
Okay. But we are going to have to go in if we are going to get him out.
You do surmise that this rubble could probably be moved with enough effort to get into that area, but you'd have to climb up to where the opening is and then probably with a good bit of noise rip down a bunch of the stuff to get in.
Okay.
It's possible,
Or I
but...
could just burn it.
Rubble's not gonna move if you burn it.
Oh, right. I'm dumb. I thought we were talking about the fabric. Also, how much?
This is true. This is
How
true.
much money and ransom do you think we'd get if we just like refused to give his brother back until he paid us?
Vote?
Someone's feeling very chaotic tonight.
This is not how this
Murder
works. We get paid to do a job. We do job. We do
they're
not
not
do
paying
stuff
us.
like that.
No,
Yes, they have
not-
paid us.
They're not paying us to get his brother back though.
Because we're being nice people, okay? Not everything's about money.
Let me find
I still
out
think it's
because
a bubble there.
third level it became something different, but now I don't remember what it was. It probably tells me somewhere else.
What are you looking for?
Meditate step. Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay.
Okie okie okie.
Ah, I needed to be that instead of this. That was okay, because I cannot do nothing about that now.
My character has just become the chaotic.
The thing is,
Arson
though, if we
person
go,
today.
can you take someone else inside there with you? I cannot. I cannot either.
Huh?
Max, do you?
Perilous will be on the inside.
Max, do you have any way of getting someone in somewhere? Teleportation?
Oh, no, I can't do that. Disappear here in one place, reappear somewhere else. Maybe later. I've heard of songs that can do that.
Was it just him? Just the dwarf in that room?
Is it just the dwarf? Does my raven
look-
see anybody else?
Looking, you see a closed door and a bound, gagged, face down dwarf.
So he's in this room?
Yeah, he's right.
Okay.
I can dwarf it up for you.
Get Haru.
What a terrifying idea. Sure.
Still got the ketchup.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. I'm changing his stat block now.
No. I just thought it'd be funny to have, dwarf, Haru,
Oh, I got you.
Jag.
Yeah, I got you.
And all he needed would be
That's
naked.
his Thursday night.
Yeah, that is his Thursday night with Zeverash. Anyway, Zeverash is his wife. In the game.
Go for
Yeah, close enough for him.
Yeah, what are you doing?
it. I still just teleport
mean,
in there.
I can go in, yes, but
and then just kick down the rubble. Talk to rubble.
yes, but if we go in
Why
and
don't you
kick
just
down
kick
the
down
rubble,
the
they're
door?
going to come in.
Lock the door.
You know
Bar.
that there was the door that I saw that had owlbear.
Owlbear.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, there's an
owlbear.
owlbear. I forgot
What
about
if
that.
we open door and let owlbear go through and go, do what owlbears do, which is,
Kill
yes,
everything.
yes. Except
Yeah,
us,
but
because we will not be there.
How are we gonna open the door if we
Well,
won't be there?
if
Unless you
I
plan
have seen
Team
a
of
lot
ravens.
I have seen a lot of the castle because of the ravens. If we go sneaky, I can probably teleport into there and try to open door.
open it from this side, you
Oh, I'm
teleport
gonna-
into the rafters.
Yeah, I'm gonna open
So
it from that
it's-
side.
Can they fly?
No.
Owlbears? No, they're bears.
It'd be much more fun if they could fly.
It'd be
In
much
this
more
uni-
terrifying.
In this universe, maybe they can. You've never encountered one.
Dude, that'd be so cool. If they could fly, that'd be awesome.
If we let the
I'd have a
mountain
flying
go
pet if I could
crazy.
tame one.
I don't think you can open doors.
Yeah, that's why we open doors for him.
There's
Is
two
the
doors
door
right
small
there.
enough for him to fit through it?
If you open door, I guarantee you, he'll figure out a way to come through.
How do you get in there?
It was just a baby owlbear.
Because I can get in there where he is, and that is no problem. The problem is getting him back out. I mean, we can dig rubble, yes, but then all
I'm
goblins
following
are going to
you.
hear us. That's not good. That's not good.
Wait, didn't you say that the entire back of the castle was made of cloth?
No,
The
just
section
this
you see there.
section right there.
The section covered in paper?
This right here is rubble that fell down and it's covered in cloth to make it look like it's still there.
If you set it on fire, though, all those goblins are going to come that
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
No, the back of the
it
castle
was.
is where
It
you
was
are.
like it was like, it was like a curtain.
It is.
Not. I thought.
It's
the
a
fabric-
giant,
I thought
it's a
the
giant
fabric-
60-foot wide curtain that is hanging down over the fallen wall, and it's drawn to look like the wall is still there.
I thought there was no fallen wall. I thought there was just.
No, the whole back of the castle there is rubble. You can see where it's rubble right there. But it's draped over the curtain and drawn to look like the wall still exists.
So you think you can go in through there? And,
So burning it
kill
wouldn't
those
actually
two
do
goblins.
anything.
Yeah, then go in.
Try and kill them quickly and quietly.
Yeah.
So range would be our best bet. Because if they know we're there, they're gonna scream.
yeah.
Goblins like scream.
Could you technically shoot the
Well, I mean, I
tentacle
could
thing
take my
through the
one
murder hole
raven that is
from
there.
outside?
And I
have
could
them
put
chase
it-
out.
You can certainly
Well, I
try.
could put it in front of the castle, and it says in their descriptions. No, you don't do that. That mimicry. Raven can mimic simple sounds it has heard, such as a person whispering, a baby crying, or an animal chittering. Well, we can make it think. We can have it go
And
around,
they all rush outside.
staying up in the rafters, make it sound like people are whispering, and it can keep moving. And just because its fly speed is 50 feet, and it can fly and make them think that somebody's there, and draw them that way while we go the other way. It just has to be able to get out some ways.
I mean, if we
So
could
you
get them
have-
out of the castle,
You
Yeah,
have
we
one
can
of your
remember.
birds, and one of your birds is still in the.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about saying. Sending.
so if you put it out front and have it screaming like an animal or something,
Like,
because I shot at your bird,
yeah.
they mean they want food. Have it sound like an animal or something.
Have it sound like a baby crying.
You could do a cow.
I don't think it could do a cow. I think it could do. Well, it says our animal chittering. I don't think it could do mooing.
Like a squirrel or a chipmunk.
Yeah, it's gotta be something small.
A baby cow?
That's not a mammal. It's gotta be.
Did
Not
you
a,
just say that baby
Yeah.
cows aren't
Yeah.
mammals?
You ate your Wheaties this morning, didn't you?
yes, she did, and she's gonna get smacked here in a minute.
Mm.
I am going to have my raven that is there in that storage room
Yeah.
go down to the door where those 4 goblins are in that room, right? With the beds?
Yeah.
And I'm going to have it perch as close to the door as it can
And scream
and
to the
start
top of its
whistling.
lungs.
Whispering. Making it sound
Whistling.
like there are people inside there whispering.
Okay. What would it be whistling if it was whistling?
Whispering.
Which one?
Whistle while you work.
And that
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
I forgot you had podcast.
Okay, so you are going to make distraction.
Wouldn't they just like break down the door?
Okay.
So where are we?
You guys are out
Over there.
here.
Now why are our enemies over there?
Nothing happens.
He whispers louder.
Nothing happens.
You're
roll a
cursing
one.
all my dice. Stop.
Okay.
Make it different.
Can
As soon as you
he?
touch them, they start rolling bad.
Can he move any of the boxes? Like, can
No.
he knock something off something?
Okay, we're good.
Looking around, some of these boxes look fairly decrepit. You could probably
Can
start
he take a piece up to the rafters and drop it?
taking a moment to peck at the crates. It breaks off a piece of rotten wood, takes it up to the rafters, drops it, and it just
Nothing.
nothing. It doesn't seem to be loud enough, or they don't seem to care.
Okay.
I've rolled for it, but I have to touch her dice.
It's
Okay.
fine, you've already cursed them. I'm not meaning to potentially be annoying.
Alright.
Oh, you're fine. Just keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna have him come out of that room,
Okay.
fly over the top,
Okay.
To the big car.
go to the murder hole with the owlbear.
Okay.
Go into the room with the owlbear. Try to stay up in the rafters above the owlbear.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Couldn't you just tell it to make owlbear sounds?
6.
Okay.
You see nothing.
You fly about 30 feet up, and you're looking down, and you're like, cool. And the owlbear's there, and you see the owlbear like pacing back and forth, and it starts going around the room. And it goes back around the room, and then it stops and grabs one of the goblin bodies and like starts tearing it apart, and blood and guts go everywhere, and it slings it and it hits the wall, and it starts going in a circle again.
Alright. I want to have my raven caw at it, or whatever ravens do. Get his attention.
The owlbear's
And then I want him to hover right above the door frame. You know, up against the wall where the door is. So that the owlbear will try to get to him, but hopefully break down the door.
okay.
How
Make one more perception check for me.
badly made do you think that door is for him to not have escaped earlier?
12.
You see massive amounts of claw marks on this door that is holding steady. It is maybe a 10th claw through, but you see claw mark after claw mark. You see claw marks on the stone next to the door as this thing has seemingly attempted this.
Huh.
Has it caught at the hinges? So that it could just like take the door up its
They're not that
hinges?
smart.
Well, she's smart. Go over by the hinges.
The hinges are at the door, honey. You'd have hit them
You
accidentally.
see claw marks that go across it, but doesn't seem to hurt. I like the idea though.
Okay.
You have little raven feet. Just use them as screwdrivers. Unscrew the door hinges.
Is there... Okay.
Pick up the center pin out of
You
the
know
hinge.
what? I got this spell up for... This is taking us how long? Maybe half an hour to
At
do?
this point, it's been 6 hours and everyone's asleep.
No.
This has been about 20 minutes.
Okay, so I got this spell up for 40 more minutes. That raven is gonna dive bomb the bear, but not get close enough to actually get hit, and keep the bear occupied on trying to get him through the door. And he's just gonna stay there.
Okay.
Doing that.
Please.
Now I'm getting hot.
You said that the bird is dive bombing the bear.
Yes, hope,
Okay.
but not close enough to get hit, just to piss the bear off. Yes, I know what I said.
Roll a d20. Just a straight d20 for luck.
Rolls natural 1.
14.
14. Your bird swoops too close after its 15th time and is eviscerated.
Okay. Is it doing anything on the door? Is it open a little bit?
It was more focused on the raven. The
Wait a
subsequent damage
minute.
to the door was inconsequential.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so this is like a really stupid idea, but I'm kind of stupid, so it might work. I have a dragon. I have thieves' tools.
Uh-huh.
Can I send the dragon? Can I send my little baby dragon to go take the door off its hinges and then
No, 'cause he
evacuate
would've-
these?
He would destroy the dragon before the dragon got the door off its hinges.
And secondly, it's not capable of fine-tuning stuff. It can't do that kind of thing.
Let's go
Its
see if we
capabilities
can
are very
get
clearly
rid of the
outlined. It
goblins.
goes, "Bleh," and that's
That's
bad.
all we can do.
No, not that one. The
So
one
kill
killed
those two.
Servo.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I can't reach my own phone. I guess I'm not.
I gotta
Ciao.
do that now. What?
The goblin.
Besides, you couldn't see the hinges
Why not?
because they're on the other side of the door. The door opens this way.
Child, hand me those goblins.
Alright, we're gonna send my raven, the one I've got left, to see if the two goblins are still in there.
Okay. Flying the raven around there, the room is empty.
Okay, we're gonna sneak in there.
Okay, so you're going into the castle.
Yep, we're gonna
Okay.
sneak.
You're gonna
Sneaky
sneak, snack. Roll stealth checks! Please, for the love of God, do better than last
Got
time.
it, it's on myself.
Wait, I'm rolling
That's a
stealth.
natural 20 for Max. That was pretty
14
cool.
for me, that's better.
That's 27.
What are we doing?
Stealth roll.
Stealth roll.
You are not able to pay attention tonight, are you?
Apparently not.
16 plus guidance.
So I'm not using those.
17.
These are the cursed dice. I'm just stealing babies. Oh, dadgummit!
You're here for touching your sister's dice.
Did you roll
What is this one
disadvantage?
roll?
2 and a 3.
Not a word. 5!
5! Okay, so, stealth roll. 18.
15.
15. 5. And a nat 20, that actually is a pretty good overall. So, you creep up. You get to the...
I just start minding the
Everyone's
hall.
dead. Everyone's dead. Total
me.
party kill.
Except me, I'm alive.
You walk up to the cloth falls over you, and the goblins go, "Ha! Got you!" And you're all dragged away. You walk up to the cloth very carefully. Thea is just completely out of sorts, just not paying attention where the crap. She actually just walks up to the castle and tries to knock on the cloth wall.
I walk into the wall.
You walk into the cloth.
I walk into the cloth wall.
But you guide her through and you find your way inside. You do find that these are the crates and barrels that are in pretty good repair.
Weren't there goblins there?
Did you explore this one?
Yeah, they moved.
No.
No, she did not.
Why?
Because I was getting tired and she's stupid.
No, I just haven't got around to
I
it.
thought you said there was nobody in the
There was no one looking at the murder holes.
braziers.
Yeah, there's no, but there was looked like there was a fire in there. Alright, there's one door, I can't see past the,
There is one
Right.
door, there's a curtain straight ahead of you, and a door to your left. Amongst barrels and stuff.
Can I search the barrels?
no.
Can I make
Let's
an
check.
investigation check and then to see if anyone's around and then search the barrels?
Sir,
Let's
make
check,
roll investigation. Go ahead, honey.
let's check and see if the door is locked. And see if we do this and then let's check all that stuff after we get done trying to save this guy.
We'll survive for another few minutes.
Roll investigation.
Yes. I'm not touching anyone else's dice, apparently.
You go over and the door is unlocked.
Thank you.
21.
Those were Oliver's original stats.
Okay, looking through the barrels, as Zima goes over and checks the door and she sees that the knob turns very easily, you look over and you find these barrels are full of various foods, dried meats.
Baguettes? Are there any baguettes?
No.
Disappointing.
You find dried meats, salted meats. You see a barrel of lettuce and cabbage that has turned orange, turned brown, seemingly untouched. General food stores. You can tell by what you're looking at they prefer certain foods and don't prefer other ones. You do see that on
lettuce.
some of the crates with your 17 there are some dried blood stains on some of the crates. Seemingly these were taken from travelers at some point and brought back here as spoils of war, per se. Stolen provisions that they are using for themselves.
But there's
The door is unlocked.
There's nothing else that...
Nothing spectacular.
Can I quietly open the door?
Okay. You grab the handle and and it opens towards you as you look in.
I'm gonna peep in, obviously, just barely open it, peep.
There should be
See what?
stealth checks for doors.
You guys already made a stealth check.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Yeah,
So-
this would be funny.
Going over, looking in, you see a small corridor with a door straight ahead of you and a curtain to the right.
Is there anyone in the corridor?
This corridor is empty at the moment.
Okay.
Look for footprints. Fresh footprints.
Are there any footprints?
Make a survival check.
Guidance and help.
I'm not being very helpful today, am I?
No, you're being very chaotic though. Which can be fun.
Survival would be 14,
I feel like I'm
15.
just being annoying, though.
A little bit, but it's not too bad. I mean, not everyone is on their best behavior all days.
15.
Looking through, you see various footprints. It seems to be a well-trodden path that is used frequently. So much so that you can't even make out the types of footprints. Just a well-trodden path.
Fresher ones.
It's impossible to see how fresh they are. It is very heavily used.
Alright.
You would surmise that within the last hour, at least 10 people have come and gone through here.
I'm going to send
People, quote-unquote.
my raven out to the murder holes that I didn't look through.
Okay, these.
Those, yeah, that should be that room directly in front of us.
That would be the surmise. You're going to try to get through the murder holes?
Well, I want to look and see if there's anybody looking at the
There's
first.
no one looking out currently.
I want to have the raven perch on one and then slowly peep in.
Okay. I need you to make a perception check as your last raven winks out of existence. Well, let me roll an attack roll just
That
because.
is 14.
Yeah, your last raven winks out
Why?
of existence. Because your dice like me.
They rolled like 5s for you.
what was your
three
perception?
times in a row.
14.
14? Okay. You do get to see. As your raven sticks its head in the last second before its head is removed, you see a large orcish man sitting at a table, and right next to, where is that guy? I know he's around here somewhere.
Why are there
You see-
multiple mini bosses?
A large hulking creature
There's more!
that, as your raven sticks his head in, just goes, "Meh!"
There's a reason why there wasn't any, goblins watching out that murder hole.
Can't talk to Zima.
There is a reason why there was no goblins watching out that murder hole.
So we're
I'm
not
whispering
saving
this
them.
to everybody. We should
I
not
rolled a
go that
5.
way.
I did not whisper. Well, we ain't saving that guy right now. Poor guy's just gotta survive a little bit longer.
I'm
Let's go
saying
fight an owlbear.
I mean, we can go in there and we can certainly try, but I think we die. So perhaps we let Owlbear go in there?
I mean, I could always try to go and talk to them. You know, who knows? Maybe they're nice guys.
I mean,
I know it's unlikely, but you know, who knows?
How about we go release Owlbear and then we go talk to them after they've been,
Oh, well, see, I get it.
hey, wait, why don't
So,
you go talk
so you're
to
one of
them?
those
Maybe
that
we'll
wants
end
to
up in
you
another
create
game.
a problem for somebody, and then you offer to help them solve it.
sure, that is good, yeah.
That's a good way to make friends, as long as they don't find out you caused the problem to begin with.
Absolutely.
No.
Let's go.
Here's what we can do.
Oh, Jesus.
We can just send Wayne in there. We'll just end up joining another game.
You know, she's got a point there, Wayne. She's got a point. You know, we might just wind up joining these goblin tribe. Maybe we could be their advanced scouts.
Yeah.
So the plan is, I rush through the door and try to tackle one of them.
You go bursting through the door and go, I gotta join your group!
No, you forgot the tackle part.
Yeah. I mean, you know, she's got a point. It worked last time.
I am seeing one problem with this.
Oh, what's that?
None of us are goblins.
Well, neither are the guys in there, according to what you said.
True. But everyone else we have seen are goblins.
I mean, there's
Are they
I
like?
think they have
Are
a
they
type.
like similar-ish to goblins?
What you saw was a large orcish man and an ogre.
We can try to drown him out.
Couldn't we just
Does
sit
the
Max in there
roof-
and negotiate? Because
There's no hole there.
he's-
I could if that's what you want to
What
try.
I'm thinking,
he's the
what
charisma
if we
man.
could trigger a roof glass? Like we draw him out and we try and push rubble on top of him.
Well, we could try. I mean, I have
I
no
mean-
spell slots. So I can't do anything to help with that.
I don't have high enough strength to help with that, so you know. Good idea. The little dice.
I can certainly, try that.
I didn't touch that one here.
I don't know. What
18.
Well, let's shut that door back and go back in the storage room.
As you are closing the door and the storage room, and you're like, okay, what do you hear? And you hear footsteps coming towards you from the curtain area.
Well, we're gonna
Which
die.
one?
The only curtain that's in the room.
Ah,
that one.
As you
Uh-huh.
hear
Oh, that one.
voices, you hear a voice calling, coming to,
Oh, there's that curtain. Oh,
yes. As you
Okay.
hear this,
get on each side. and
You
get
hear
out.
a swoosh of cloth, and you hear
we're gonna hide on each side real quick.
Getting ready to.
Yeah, when he comes out the door,
So
can
you
we
guys are
just
just
like
gonna
smack him? Do we get advantage if his flanking?
Max is gonna stand behind you and wherever you want to stand.
Can I just like reach on top of the barrels?
Sure. So you hear whoosh, and you hear footsteps coming closer, and you see the curtain whoosh open. He steps through, turns to the side, and reaches for a crate. And he's like,
Whack.
Whack.
roll attack rolls.
As soon as he got in the curtain, we would have.
He
Yeah.
came through the curtain. He flung the curtain open,
Oh, yeah.
blocking the two of you over here. As he steps through, seemingly unfazed, as you bring the sword down, he steps forward and he turns aside to grab one of the crates, and he just
So no flanks.
So, do we get one too?
yeah, no,
Do
you
we
were
get
he
flanking
he
or
didn't
not?
see you because the curtain flung.
Okay.
No, just roll an attack roll. No one gets advantage.
17?
Hits.
Do we
18?
do
Hits. Yeah.
adding 15?
Hits.
Nice.
Max doesn't bother.
Yeah, because he's probably gonna be dead.
Oh.
That's 5 damage.
Where am I at? Am I far enough away to do the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, awesome.
Although you have to decide that before you roll the attack roll.
Well, I did roll it with
Go on, it's fine.
8. Eldritch
He's
Blast.
dead.
6.
Okay, so I assume you're trying to do this quietly.
Yes.
Yes.
He steps through, he grabs the crane, he goes, and Wayne takes his shield and just crunches him, and then Eldritch Blast hits him from the side, and an arrow sticks in his leg, and just as he is crunched beneath the shield.
And
Do we
then
hide-
we're gonna
do-
hide him in
Yeah,
a crate.
hide the body
Or
in a
behind
crate.
the boxes or something.
You grab the
Put him
body,
in-
you
put him
drag
in
it
a-
off the side,
put him in a
and you
crate.
just toss him in a crate. I'm sure after you strip his leather armor off him.
Yes, so he'll have another.
Wayne, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Got it. Ooh, 19 plus 3 for 22 plus 24.
Okay. As the curtain was slung open, right as you brought your shield down, the curtain was closing, and behind you saw that there was another goblin here who was walking this way, but did not see his friend. Went through the thing, and as the curtain swung back closed, you saw this one turning and walking this way, and then the curtain closed and out of sight.
There was one walking across, but he didn't. Or going back into the cafeteria room. But he didn't notice us. He didn't have anything special on him.
Are there any more like mage goblins
Not that you've seen.
that she's seen?
Not that she's seen. Not that she's aware of being a mage.
Alright.
And just how
If
can
we
you
peek
tell
through
that
the
they're a
curtain,
mage?
do we
They
see
have a
anyone
pointy hat and a cloak.
out there.
Make a perception check. As you push the curtain back ever so slightly and peek through.
11.
Looking through, you don't see anything.
Should we try to continue to go on?
Which way?
Straight ahead.
This way or that way?
Well, we have to go through the curtain.
You know, there's a door you already tried to open.
Yeah, that's got scary people. We aren't crazy. You may be crazy, but I'm not crazy.
Hello, crazy! You're crazy!
So how hard would it be to like open the door, like run through to this door, and then break down the wall and just leave?
Probably pretty hard. Alright, I'm gonna slide.
Max starts picking out his harp. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna slide through the curtain.
Alright, you slide through the curtain.
Go up to the corner and look both ways and see if there's anyone there.
You do not see anyone in this area.
Okay.
Is there anything? Do we need to stealth again because we?
Nah, you're fine for now.
We killed a man.
You're
Alright.
fine for the moment.
Cool. Can I?
So-
go over here?
Then I'm gonna go up to that door, put my ear to it, and listen.
Which door?
This door or this door?
That door.
This door?
Mhm.
Okay. Going over, you listen to the door, make a perception check. Max is following you in.
I
don't know about anybody
I
else.
go through
9.
the curtain as well.
9. You don't hear anything obvious. You hear this door has termites.
Okay. Does it open towards me?
Yes.
Let me have a listen.
Okay, I'll move out of the way so Wayne can get a listen.
Guidance.
Yep, you already know it. Vex or Percy? You're gonna kill me, probably.
Does it have termites?
It's a 1.
It's got termites.
Is it mahogany? Can you
hear the
hear?
termites cussing at you. Get away from our door.
Can you hear whether or not it's mahogany?
No, you can't hear anything.
Alright,
Can I
want to-
try?
I want to push Wayne
Two
over
of you are one with advantage. You can't just everyone roll until you get
and
something good.
open the door just barely peep taking the eye and just,
Barely opening the
A
door.
giant frog gets you.
A tongue comes through and just. Looking
Please
through,
don't. We don't need him to get eaten by a shark again.
you see
I'm not opening this.
one goblin laying asleep in a bed,
Okay.
and you see two heavier armored goblins, both facing a very heavy-looking door that leads into an owlbear. They are heavily armored. They have longer swords than the others. They got shields that seem to be fairly big shields as opposed to the little pot lids that the other ones had.
Yeah.
And they seem to be just poised and keeping an eye on that door.
Okay. I'm gonna shut that door real quiet. And then I'm gonna go listen at the other door.
There's another door.
You said there was another door.
Oh, yes, there is. Sorry.
I have another dagger.
I has no brain.
Guidance and help.
Okay.
Alright, the two of you go over and you're like, alright, termites or no termites.
Mahogany or not mahogany?
13, 16.
Okay. In that room,
Child, I love you.
listening at this door, you listen and there's nothing, and it's quiet, and then you hear a and then you hear a clunk as you hear a door close on the other side of the door.
I swear,
I
our
swear
life
to
would be
God,
so
I'm
much
ready.
easier
Yeah.
if one of us knew
Okay.
goblin.
Does this one open in or out?
This door opens into the room.
Alright. I am going to open the door just
I
a
hold an
hair.
axe and ready to shoot a goblin.
Yeah.
You have an axe? Oh.
Action.
I heard just. I hold an axe.
Alright, so you open the door slightly, you peek in, and you can remove his paper now.
Let's see, what did all roll his stats?
You see a fairly wide open room. Fairly quiet, with a flickering brazier.
What's that?
A brazier is a
Burning pot.
it is a platform with a bowl that holds a flame of some sort.
So just a fancy wall light.
Floor light, yes. It's like a standing lamp, only fire instead of a light bulb. You know the little green lamp that we have out in the garage, the little freestanding light.
Yeah.
Something like that, but a little bit shorter. The room seems quiet.
Alright, I'm gonna slide into the room, looking up because I know that that thing is in the other room.
Make a perception check.
13.
13. As you look up, the ceiling here is about 10 feet tall. And as you look up, a amazingly fast attack comes flying at you as a bat goes and flies at you and tries to get past you with the door open. Seemingly trapped in this room. Seeing its opportunity to escape, attempts to. The bird flies past through the door and up out through the door.
Bird.
The bat.
Back.
You said bird.
It's a bat. No. It's a bat.
Bird.
But it scares the ever-living crap out of you as it goes fluttering past.
Oh,
all
I
of a sudden.
bet.
You just got that whole.
So
when that
if
happens,
if
you.
the book set on fire?
What?
The book that's in that room. If I like flamethrower the thing and...
If it catches the book on fire, it'd be bad. You want the book.
So the book's not fireproof?
How many books are not fireproof?
Typically.
Well, I mean, stone paper, I'm pretty sure that's fireproof.
You don't know. You haven't seen the book close enough. Okay. So yes, the bat scares the crap out of you, but otherwise things seem quiet. Upon the bat flying through the dual curtains to either side, you do hear a shift, scraping claw against stone, and you hear a echoing
Thing has-
through.
I think it has tentacles on the claws.
Zane, this is not good. I hear a...
Hangs beside you.
Detect magic.
Claws.
Did you do detect magic?
Should I?
Is it a spell?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I've got 3.
I think I'd save it for big stuff if you got it. Oh, you can get it back? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, if it's a 3rd level, you can. Right?
Third of the left.
3rd level. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can try.
I'll cast detect magic.
Okay.
Because it's every 10 minutes.
If you want to move your guys into that room, assuming you're all moving into that room. Casting detect magic, you do see that there is the flame in the brazier is an eternal flame. It is a magical flame that doesn't actually produce heat, only light. And you do see that both of the blood red curtains have a faint, very faint shimmer to them. Some sort of warding spell, you would figure.
That fire right there, it's fire.
It's fire?
It's eternal fire. But it don't hurt.
Can I? A bag
And
of
those
chips.
curtains,
Yes, sure.
they
I
got
just
no
didn't know if
magic.
they had been open yet.
No, it hadn't been open yet.
Curtains got no magic.
Do we see... I've looked. Is there anything on the ceiling?
Other than the bat that scared the crap out of you, this room seems empty.
Look at the vivant is
In that room.
in that room, but there is a creature on the ceiling. On that side of the curtain. And I point to the side that it's on. It is
Was on.
was on.
You don't know where it was. You knew where it was 20 minutes
I-
ago.
Yeah, I know where it was 20 minutes ago.
I left it on the board to remind you that was in that room, but that's about all.
He's like a giant snake with pointy,
Octopus
claw
snake.
like clicky things. Yes, very, very. We do not have those for our company. So we go see if we can get booked.
Hold an action and make the one we see and attack the snake then.
You go first. I am squishy.
Sure. I don't want to use 2 spells right now. Should we record it?
It's supposed to be an easy to tear box lid.
What is going on?
I don't know. You're just supposed to open it the normal way, child.
She's foraging.
Okay.
Well, it says it has things where you're supposed to tear off the top.
With my detect magic,
Your detect magic is currently up. You can't see any magic through any solid surface.
I got one side off.
you said the curtains had like a warding spell on.
Some sort of warding spell of sorts. Some sort of protection or... it's a very faint thing, seemingly making them stiffer than normal.
So,
Harder to get through.
There's 16 bags
I
of
could get
Cheetos
it.
and only 4 bags
Like
of
a
sour
person
cream
could get through it
and
easy.
like
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna listen to this door and see if there's any noise from the door.
Yeah.
Go to the door and listen to noises.
Okay, listen for noises at the door.
I guess I'll walk.
I will help you.
And guidance. 12, 15 plus guidance. 17.
17. You go over and you listen to the door. It's quiet.
These are
And then
tiny.
you hear a heavy rumble. And the door vibrates with the sound. As you hear this vibrate on the door, and you're like, whoa.
What was that?
Oh no.
That was very odd. Should we open the door, see if what it was, or should we just leave that alone?
What door are we at? Where are we?
Sure.
The door heading towards
Does
the
it
fallen
open
member.
in or down?
Opens
Out.
it. Both doors open into this room.
So, very carefully open.
So we're at this. We're
the door open.
we're
Make a
investigating
perception
this.
Yes.
This.
Got it.
Okay.
And out because I'm there.
That's cool. You're right here with me. $15.
He has.
As you open this door, you look through, and there's a blinding flash of light, and there's a rumble. And you look, and you see the fallen door, and you see outside the fallen door, a gentle rain begins to fall.
Okay, I was
Seriously?
about to say, like,
Wow.
how many mini bosses are you gonna put into one area?
Oh, come on, you gotta admit, I did that pretty good.
3.
I thought it was going to be like a giant worm comes out of the ground in front of the castle.
Or a dragon or something.
It's just...
All of it appears out of nowhere.
Like I said, I did that
It
good.
comes to
didn't
get
I?
its tribute.
Common appears. So. Common appears and I kill him to steal
You
the
saw a
ring of
flash of
protection.
lightning, you heard a roll of thunder, and you see an empty corridor.
You ever go to this door? Like, no, go.
Does rain
This door?
mean like there's like
I should probably listen to this door first.
disadvantage on
'cause
attack rolls?
Probably goblins looking
Yeah.
through this.
See, that's disappointing.
Well, you're
And if we can get through, we can just
Yeah, but we were
execute real quick.
outside.
Because
Not typically. If it's a really
this
bad
is
storm, yeah,
stone
maybe.
walls. It's hard for noise to go through a stone wall.
Alright. We're gonna go through. Well, maybe we should just go get the book. See if we can get the book first. Should we touch the curtain gently to see if it doesn't just move us? Because maybe the spell's there just to keep the thing in there.
Would you like to that?
Well, I mean, you've got up detect magic, right? It should show you
Then
what.
It's so Mike said it's a warning spell. It's to make
Tech
it
magic
harder.
is the general idea of what the school of magic. So I gave him warding of
Warding,
sorts. It's a
I totally missed the word.
abjuration school.
That's amazing.
Not too bad.
I'm gonna try and push through the curtain, holding an action
Alright, make a strength check.
to
Dumb ways to die.
hit. Yes, I do. $20.
20. You push the curtain aside very easily, looking into the room. The room is
Holding my action to shoot that thing.
the room is fairly dark. Looking here carefully, perception check to see if you see where it is.
Dancing lights. I light the room up.
Okay.
I forgot.
Perception check.
I didn't realize you had that spell.
Guidance.
I have that spell
Oh
too.
God. Why am I using these? That's a 2. It's 5.
He is blinded as he peers in. He's like, I can see pretty
6.
decent because boom, 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 the lights appear. He just ah! As he is blinded by your dancing lights and cannot see where this creature is currently.
I back out. What are you doing?
I was giving us some light.
Oh my eyes.
As the lights
Sorry.
pop into distance, you hear
Where do we hear it from? Is it closer to
in
us?
the room.
Yes, but you can
Make a
hear.
perception check with disadvantage.
Guidance.
Can I help?
Because he's like, God, guidance! Sure, you can help.
So we just straight roll.
Well, I already rolled it with disadvantage. Perception?
Perception.
22.
You did not need help.
What did you roll?
A 14. Well, 15 and a 14, so I took
Nice.
the 14. Plus 4 is 18, plus 3, 21. I
It
apologize.
seems to be further away than
And
closer.
Not right by the curtain.
It doesn't seem to be right by the curtain, but it's very hard to tell. You do hear scraping of claw against stone, and the sound does seem to be moving.
I think it is moving in there. Come
Oh.
on.
Peek back in the curtain and sacred flame it if I see it.
And I am holding an Eldritch Blast to blast it. Now that we can see it because my lights are in there.
Okay. So,
Do I gotta roll again to try and open the curtain?
no, because you have help. As you grab the curtain and you slightly move it aside, what you don't notice is that there is a tentacle at the top pulling the curtain aside, and as you do, it just goes, and it jumps down and tries to grab you.
Eldritch
So-
I
Blast.
have sacred flame ready.
Can I shoot it?
Hold, everyone gets a second. Give me a second. There's not enough space. Well, no, I guess there kind of is. 10 squares.
Well, he's gonna die.
So yeah, that's a 19 plus. So yeah, that's gonna do. I don't care what his plus is. That's gonna do. Okay, so Oliver, Wayne. Sorry. Just because I said the name doesn't mean you can use him. Not his stats. Wayne, you have your spell prepared. As you pull it back, the unexpected grab from above, the spell fizzles in your hand, unfortunately, as you take 11 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Natural what?
Natural. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You are pulled up. The curtain partially closes. You may make your Eldritch attack blast, but you will be rolling with disadvantage because the curtain is closing as you throw it. However, you are pulled up into its maw as its beak slashes down at you. That is a 9. Glare on this is killing me. 14 to hit with the beak.
No.
So that misses you, but you're pulled up. His feet are dangling about 3 feet off the ground as he gets, and then you hear just this snapping noise, and his feet are kicking. Your attack roll.
Mine?
Yeah, your Eldritch Blast attack with disadvantage.
Alright. That is a 15.
15, that hits. Roll damage.
6. No, 5. I'm sorry.
5 points of damage, and roll initiative, peoples.
Wait, what'd you roll to hit him?
She rolled
15.
15.
Okay, so its armor class isn't that high. Probably.
Alright, Wayne.
9.
9.
21. Zima.
That's you, Zima. 21.
Yes.
Fia.
19.
Oh, right, Max. Yeah, Max is going last. Okay, so we've got Zima, Fia, Greg,
Oh, it goes right after me. Great.
Wayne, Max. Alright, so as this happens, Zima, the curtain closes back. You see his foot kicking against the curtain from the other side. If you can move yourself into the room, please, and move the Grick over right next to him.
No.
That'll work. Alright, Zima! The curtain is closed, but you do see his foot kicking.
I
The
was
the,
right
the
behind
tentacle monster or Wayne?
Wayne.
Yeah,
So
you were right there by him, but
there.
the curtain does slide
Well, I
back.
would have been one by because he pulled you in the room, right?
Yeah, he pulled him through the room, but you were standing next to him when it
Okay.
happened. But the curtain does close behind.
Okay, so I want to. He's on the roof?
Yes.
Okay, I want to push through the curtain.
Make a strength check.
Ooh, this will be fun. 13?
13, that's enough. So you push the curtain aside, and Wayne's legs are kicking next to you as you see two tentacles holding him up and the beak snapping at his head but not quite making contact.
Toll the dead.
Alright. That is a con save for it.
It is a wisdom save.
Okay, he's better at those.
14.
1.
2 plus 2 for 4.
Come on, that's 3 points of damage. Jeez.
Alright.
D12.
2 plus 2?
3.
3. So that is 9 points. Okay.
So if you got
Alright, are you moving into the room or is the curtain, because the curtain, you're pushed to the
Yeah,
side?
I will move on the other side of Wayne. That'll be
Okay,
my 30
so you
feet.
pull yourself over to the
Yeah,
other
it's only
side of
30.
Wayne.
Yeah. No, the other side, honey.
There you go.
okay.
Alrighty, bonus action.
That is all I can do because I have no spell slots.
Alright, Thea, you're up.
Okay. This is my.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's a foot.
Oh, will you put a concentration ring on me, somebody? Because I am concentrating on dancing lights.
Okay. Can I get over to the curtain?
You can just get to the curtain, yes. Because these are 10-foot squares, remember.
Okay. I try to open the curtain.
Make a strength check.
I do have something I can do as a bonus action.
Yep.
Can I move one of the dancing lights till it's right up in the sucker's face?
Sure.
No, let's see. I don't know if it hurts it, but it's right up in his face.
-2.
Yeah, you walk over and you confidently shove the curtain aside and you're like, ah!
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, sure.
What will that dice like?
It won't be disadvantaged because it's up above you, so technically more than 5 feet away.
Okay.
So it's not a ranged attack at close range. It's close, but not that close.
22.
Definitely is.
Where's that D8?
It's not bad.
No, that was a 2.
Weapon.
And for bonus action, I move this.
Wasn't it sitting on your shoulder?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was saying, it's tiny.
Oh yeah, it's small.
Mhm.
It doesn't have to move. I just carry it. Along with these, I need to check that this thing's attack roll is any good. It's not in it. It's not. Here it is. See, I can't use it because it hit him as well.
Who?
Me.
Oh. Just him, you know.
Use your breath weapon.
She already used
That's-
your action.
That's also
That would also hit you.
yeah.
One's cold and the
Yeah, but one I can only do twice per long rest. Where's the thing for my little dragon?
You mean your thing? It's a little blue guy. I put it in
servant.
front of you.
Oh, there he is. I also have this guy.
Yeah. But it's a bonus action to do either, so.
Well, I can't do anything with that guy.
Right, so he's just sitting on your shoulders, that's fine.
The other guy.
Your homunculus servant.
Yep. My homunculus servant attacks the thingy.
Alright. Roll on attack.
That's what so not happened. $21.
21? Yeah, that hits.
4 damage.
4 points of damage. Alright, that brings it to the Grick's turn. The Grick has
Oh no.
Wayne grappled, so it is going to take the 2 remaining appendages and slash down at Wayne.
Oh dear.
That is a 16 to hit. And since it already has a grapple, it will attempt with its beak. That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
17 points. Alright, so with the beak, you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
17? Alright. No, sorry, you don't take any damage from it. But you feel this weird pulsing, this sickening feeling of poison, and you just ignore it entirely. It just does not seem to affect you. Alright, that brings us to Wayne. As you are still being held above and kicking.
Teleport out of its grasp.
Didn't you already do that today?
I've got 2 of them.
I hate you so much. So you teleport out of its grasp.
Well, now I don't have to worry about friendly fire.
And I Sacred Flame it.
Alright, so dex save on his part.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
Nope. It fails.
Alright, roll damage.
2. Radiant
2.
damage.
Every little bit counts.
Better.
Alright, so as bonus action, you have your movement left.
10, 20, 30.
Oh yeah, grab the book.
Alright.
Do I see any magic in the room?
Oh yeah, you still got a book.
You didn't at first, but now that you've stepped towards the back side,
The book is magic.
the book is not magic.
What?
As a matter of fact, the book
It's
seems
just a cookbook.
the book seems to be written in some sort of weird slashes and stuff. Doesn't look to be very well made. The pages are torn and it looks really rough. But with your detect magic up, actually, I need you to make con save to see if your detect magic is so, because you are concentrating on it, are you not?
Detect magic concentration?
You've been hit twice, so.
That's another natural 1.
Okay, so no, you do not notice any magic because your detect magic has failed. Sorry.
Why do I roll so many 1s in this campaign?
Because it's fun. Alright, that
Not
brings
this
us
many.
to Max. Max is going to go over to. Max is going to go towards the other, the far curtain, 30 feet, which is only 3 squares. And he's like, "It's okay, guys. I'm gonna get there. Oh, it's further than I thought." Alright, he will use his action to dash, and he will make a strength check to attempt to get past the curtain. I can't even remember to use his dice. So I keep rolling through them without them.
He's got big dice and little
elephants in them.
dice.
Oh, they're not rude.
Woo! He somehow headbutts the curtain and he's like, ah! And falls on his butt as he natural 1 strength checks the curtain.
Nice.
That is awful timing. Bringing us back to the top of the order is Zima!
Alright. You are out of the brick. The brick is 10 feet-ish away from me.
Is there any chance you could move so I don't hit you when
Because
I...
it's up on the ceiling, and where you are, yes, it's
You're aiming up.
roughly 10 feet away from
Alright.
Would I still hit anyone if I'm aiming up?
you. Being that it is a cone, from where you are, you probably would not hit anybody but a brick. And the brick wasn't going to move because it had him, but now it doesn't. So it would move, but I don't know if it's going to get the chance.
I
I'm
go
going-
before it.
Going to back up 10 feet. Because
Alright,
that's
so
a
you
square.
step back 1 square.
And, told the kid.
Alright.
Wisdom
save?
14.
That's a 17 on the die.
And
So I believe that's
nothing
nothing.
happens.
You hold the little bell and it goes ding, and it goes singing ineffective.
Fudge. I'm gonna move another one of my little dancing balls and put it in his other eyeball if I can find it.
It has 2 eyes.
I don't know.
There you go.
Alright, Thea, you're up.
Face to face.
Okay.
I need you to make a strength check to see if you are holding the curtain open because you didn't go past the curtain yet. So you have to see if you can hold it if the curtain is going to slam closed. That is the enchantment on it, is to make it hard to keep.
Oh, dadgummit.
Total of
9.
9. The curtain closes.
Can I go back in?
You can make another strength check to see if you can push the curtain back open. It's going to be your action this time, unfortunately.
What?
You still got your turret. The curtain shoves shut. You have to try again. You can't just free action every time.
Okay.
You failed to hold it open. Now you have to try again.
I hate the fact that I only have a +1. I now hate it even more. I can't do anything.
You grab the curtain and you're like,
Just mark the
really?
curtain.
Can I like throw the thing through it?
No. You failed to move the curtain for this round. It closed and you failed to move it. It is just a cloth curtain. That's just
So
heavy.
can my psychic breath weapon go through the...
Does it say it goes through things?
No, it just says,
Creatures in range you can see?
it doesn't say I have to see.
Okay, well it says when you take the attack action on your turn, you use your action to try to open the curtain, so you can't do that.
Dadgummit. Can I burn the curtain? With my
Certainly
bonus
try.
action?
Sure, try it.
Cool. I try to burn the curtain.
Alright. Roll for your flamethrower. How does it work?
Let's see. Let's see. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, not a creature, so 8 fails.
Can it go through the curtain though? Because there's like a gap in the curtain.
There's not a gap.
So I just can't do anything this round?
Roll fire damage on the curtain.
Okay.
The curtain can't make the save, it can't move. So it auto fails the dex save. So roll fire damage, however much it says to roll. And that's just not too much at this level.
Where are all my d8s?
Use 8 of them. So your little dragon just, and this little puff of flame just goes, and as it flies out, this tiny little spark, and as it gets further away, it grows, and it hits the curtain and just the curtain, it lights up in flame. It is badly damaged, but now there's a flaming curtain in your way. However, you do see it starting to singe and burn away. Maybe by the time your turn comes back around, it will have burnt up. Bringing us to the Grick. The Grick is going to
Curse my inability to make strength checks.
Everyone fails them every now and then. I've had some spectacular fails as a dungeon master, and Gabe will tell you.
I'm bad at strength checks.
So, the Grick is going to scurry across the ceiling over to be right above Zima, and it's going to and it is going to attack down at Zima. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That is going to be his stuff here.
So when your turn comes around next, can you hellish rebuke because of that?
No.
How does hellish rebuke work?
I have no spell slots left.
Oh. Sucks for you.
11 points of slashing damage, and you are. Oh, I need to make a strength check. No, I'm sorry. No, you hit. You just grappled. And because it has you, it can now attack with its beak. That is a 4 plus. It's 8 to hit.
No.
And that is its turn. You are grappled.
Alrighty.
It means you make a concentration check.
That's a 9, and I'm having problems with the computer. Okay, there it goes. 9, 10, 12.
12? Yeah, you're fine. Alright, that brings us to Wayne! Wayne's World. Excellent.
Jeez.
He has a hat now. Can I take this? Is this important?
Yeah,
It's not relevant.
I
Cool, I'm giving him
will
another hat.
bonus action.
Hat.
That's how easy that worked.
Shield of Faith, Zima.
Okay, Zima, your AC is increased by 2.
Sweet.
And Wayne, you are concentrating.
Means I am now
Close
18.
enough. What?
18.
got the
You
same
knocked
name.
his hat off.
So that is a bonus action, but it's a spell.
Oh, come on.
So I
Cooperate with me here. Oh, dadgummit.
I'm at 4 hit points. Should I heal myself or just shoot?
Yes.
I'll show you some.
Cast a spell
Oh.
already.
I've got lay on hands.
That you can do with an action.
Yes.
I will heal myself
Ha!
by 10 point. Well, so okay, so you.
With an action, you can choose however many points you want.
But do you have to have 5 hit points to cure a disease or
Yes.
neutralize
Poison, yes.
Okay, so I'll use 10.
Alright, so you cast Shield of Faith on Zima, and then you turn and lay your hands on yourself, and your wounds heal up by 10 points. You have your movement left.
How tall is she from right now? Like, how high?
The Grick?
No, her.
Made
So
zero.
can I?
Oh, she's her feet are about 3 feet off the ground. She's right there at you. The Grick is on the 10-foot ceiling, but it's a 5-foot creature, so it's hanging right down around your faces.
I want to like grab her, but I can't because I use my action.
That's correct.
So I'll just sit there and look pretty.
You look pretty with the best of them. Max is going to attempt to move the curtain.
Which one? The one that's on fire?
No, he's at the other one, thank God.
Does anyone want any more crackers?
Please tell me Max has at least a plus. -1. Max can't get the curtain open.
Darn curtain.
Max is being very helpful in this fight. Back to the top, Zima. You are currently grappled. Up in this thing's face, and it's just.
Okay. What did you do?
You actually just hear the click, pop, pop, click, click as its beak is snapping at you, just not quite able to make contact.
Dadgummit, now I can't attack him with all my coolest things because she's in the way.
Slap him with a shark.
I am going to use my face step and teleport 30 feet away from him.
Okay.
And
I don't have to worry about.
He.
Why have you done this?
Can't believe you've done this.
He needs to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Seriously?
Yep.
Neat. I didn't know that happened.
When I reach level 3.
Wisdom save. You rolled an 18 on the die.
Yeah, it saves.
Okay. That would have been really neat.
Yeah, so put me 30 foot away from him.
There is no place in this room that's 30 feet away from him.
Okay, put me at the thing where Max is. At the
Okay, can you move her to the curtain, please?
thing where
Thank
Max
you very
is.
much.
That is my movement. And my bonus.
I thought your bonus action was to teleport.
My movement. Well, my bonus action. And then I will use.
I'm giving them all hats.
my action to.
I thought the dice would fall, honestly. Your action too.
Eldritch Blast him.
Alright, roll an attack.
That's a 9.
Nope, no good. Alright, that brings us to Thea.
Ha ha ha!
The curtain is burning. It is still on fire, but looking at it, it looks like it's mostly gone. Like, you can probably get through it pretty easily. As long as you don't roll really bad and you take fire damage from your own fire.
Okay, how bad is really bad?
Don't roll a natural 1.
Okay then.
You shouldn't have said that. You're gonna do it.
Let's see how.
Join the club.
It would be hilarious.
8.
Alright, so looking at the curtain, you're like, that's hot. It's okay. So you fling the curtain aside, and as you do, it rips free from the top and falls in a heap of burning.
We're making a lot of noise.
Oh, yeah, no, you guys are making a lot of noise. This
Yeah.
They're gonna come in.
One.
Cool.
So the curtain falls into a burning heap on the floor, and you're capable of moving past now.
Yay. So I move over to here. I grab the cone.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Alright,
I can
so
get
you're-
to
you're-
him. I can get to
bonus
him.
action, your little flaming dragon shark goes. Do I make a dex save or?
One moment, please. I can never find this thing. Yes, dex check. Dex check. Dex check.
4.
14.
2.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Ooh. 11.
11. Nice.
Roll late. Okay, and now I'm gonna use my action.
The powerful bonus action, very good.
To use my breath weapon. Make a dex save.
17
Dadgummit.
plus 2 is 19. So he takes half damage?
Yeah.
Or no damage?
Half damage.
Okay.
This is a D10, right?
Yes, it is.
Would that round up to 5? Or round
No,
down
it
to
rounds
4?
down.
4.
4 points of psychic damage.
And let me check something real quick, because I do not remember. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I did want to look at that. The homunculus servant shares your initiative count, but takes its turn immediately after yours.
That would be very, very good if it wasn't dead.
What?
So you go up there and you can't get the curtain. Can't get the curtain. Burn the curtain. Fling the curtain. You stomp in there and they're like, and it's like, the fire hits it and it just, I need to go. And it just goes,
Okay.
falls from the ceiling and just.
Wait, it's dead, not my dragon?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
No,
I
you
thought
killed
you
it.
said my dragon was dead!
No! Your dragon's like, psychic damage! No, the Grick, this worm-like creature with the tentacles, falls off the ceiling and crumples into the floor. Perception checks.
Got it. Natural 20.
19.
24.
23.
You all hear Max, right! This curtain! What? And echoing through the door to that side, you hear,
Oh crap! There's this door!
as it seems to be getting closer.
I grab
So I
the
take
book.
the book.
and
I
run.
grab the book and I run out the curtain that was burning.
Okay, as you grab the book, there is a shaking of the ground close to you.
Oh,
I need you to make
dadgummit.
a dexterity saving throw.
Good luck, buddy! You're gonna die.
19.
19, that's good. You're only going to take half damage.
Oh no.
11 points of damage, halved to 5. As the roof partially caves in and rocks fall and you almost die.
Rocks fall, he almost dies.
The roof partially caves in, not enough to see the roof. If you looked, there was basically a little bit of rocking there. And when you grab the book, it caused the rocks to fall. The table is partially damaged, and you
Is the
are
table
hit.
mahogany?
No, it is not mahogany.
It's wood. Or it's metal.
So yes,
Solid.
rocks fall, you almost die. What did it land on?
It landed on a 9.
Thank you. Okay, so
Can I loot the body? Here you go.
We don't have time to lose
We
the
gotta
bodies.
looking
We
at
made
the
a
book,
lot of noise.
looking at the book, there are no legible words in it, and it is like falling apart in your hands.
Can I see it? Can I make like an arcana check? Is that
Honey, we
We
don't
gotta
have
go.
time.
There's
I
12
meant
goblins here. 4 there. Big boss there. More in that room. There's like 25 goblins in
How
this
is the
castle.
dice not falling off? His hat remains.
Because it is well done.
It is well done.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Running.
You grab the book, you take the damage. Which way are you trying to go?
Going out the curtain with it's not there anymore. Grabbing Max as we're going.
Max is grabbing the curtain, and he's pulling on you. I can't get it started! And then you grab him from behind. What?
Let's
Oh, yeah, let's go. Where are we going?
We're going out that door, through that curtain, out the
Okay,
down
so
the
you
path.
grab this and you're going which way?
out that
My way?
door, that way.
Okay. Stepping through the door towards me, you come face to face with 2 goblins who are coming towards the door full bore with shield and sword in hand. They're like, "Ah!" And the door opens and they're like, ah!
Right here.
Yeah, there's 2 goblins right there as you guys are running.
Alright,
I shield bash them out of the way.
and I Eldritch Blast. one.
Alright, attack roll for each of you.
What do I roll for a shield bash?
21.
It's just make an attack roll. It's flavor. 21 hits.
18.
11.
Hits.
No. 9 points of damage on the one that I hit.
The goblin is just
Yes!
there's a red mist,
11.
a green mist, but
He has another hat.
11
damage.
damage. Both of them are instantly just dispatched.
And then we
As you
go.
come charging through, you turn and you head up through the curtain. As you head up through the curtain, you push the curtain aside into the supply room. You're braced and ready for. There's nothing there.
Keep going.
Just keep going.
As you just keep on trucking out as you go running out of the area and seemingly to safety. Looking behind you, you see no pursuers at the moment, but you do hear
I'm ready. My bone's
a
ready.
amazing ruckus from inside the castle. Screams and yells, and you hear doors slamming, and as you're just making distance, you do see an arrow come flying out from the murder hole of the room where you took the book from.
I want to return fire.
No!
With disadvantage. Oh, what a waste of a natural 20. It's a natural 20 and a 4. So yeah, no. An arrow just comes flying out and just goes flying into the woods of past you.
Can I return fire?
With disadvantage, sure.
Hey,
Why would
it is what it is.
If he's returning fire and he misses, I'm shooting him.
16.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Oh, it's like a gap that big and I still do it.
With disadvantage, and you just luck shot out of... Well, you did a luck shot out of nowhere out in the middle of the woods, too.
8 damage.
8 damage. You hear a...
Get right!
This gurgling noise as you are trucking on out of there. As you're running, I need you to make a perception check. Who's in the rear? Who's taking a rear guard?
Those two. Max
1.
and
I will.
her.
Give me a perception check, rear guard, with disadvantage, just to see if you happen to hear.
19.
With disadvantage?
It was a 19 and a 14.
You are doing really good with disadvantage rolls tonight.
Yeah.
Dad, come on. Stay on his head. You know what? Screw that. It's your hat now.
They're dead. They got this right.
Okay. Wait, did you hear that voice?
Where's
What?
the moon?
I'm right.
Well, I know we are running, but there was a voice. It says, wait, come
I don't
back.
know what's with me and hats today.
You have slain the creature.
He has a hat.
Hmm?
Can I have some more dice to give him hats?
The
No.
little pinnacle creature?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if he's trapped. I mean, I'm not saying we should go back, not at all. But I'm saying this is what I heard.
How many goblins did we kill?
Oh, I have another dice to put on somebody's head.
Well, I mean, we killed
1, 2,
2.
3.
4, I think.
Yes, we killed 4.
If we just keep coming back every single day.
Yeah, we
Oh,
eventually
and then
got
I shot
them.
one through the
Yep,
So
5.
5. We killed 5. It's not bad.
And we killed a...
If we keep killing them,
Snake
come back
thing.
every single day.
Yes, it's true.
Keep whittling them out.
I don't know if I trust the voice that says, come back, come back.
There's a roll for that, you know.
Try insight. Yes.
You guys are just damned determined to not roll insight.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I'll insight Wendy.
I help.
You wanna
See if
help
she's
me
lying about the
inside?
voice.
I'll guidance you and insight help you.
Alright, roll.
Because we're desperate.
Do you believe the voice?
20. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Persuasion or deception? What am I rolling? Sounds a little fishy. Might be true, but I don't know if you should trust it per se.
We'll come back for the gold.
I'm not a trustful person
Oh,
by
we
nature.
forgot about the door!
Oh no, I did not forget about
We didn't
the
forget
door.
about it. You forgot about it. We're in a hurry though.
Yes, very
Well, I mean,
unhappy.
I am the one
As you
wondering how much
continue
we
your
would get
fleeing into the woods,
in ransom money.
you
so.
run as far as you feel like you want to run. Looking behind you, do not see any pursuers.
We
Should I
pick
put
up
the
horse on the way.
Should I put the book in the haversack?
Oh, that's right. You left the horse out there somewhere.
Should we?
I would not put book in haversack yet.
No, running physical contact with an old decaying book isn't very good
I'll
for
put
the
it in
book.
my sack. Because my sack doesn't.
Well, the haversack is magical.
Yeah, but if it.
It's magic on magic.
So
If it's
stick
magic,
it in mine until we get to where we're going.
Magical.
Break my menu, I'll get very upset. I'm not saying to stop it. You break it. Alright,
If I
so
painted it and you broke it,
I'm a sniper.
you will not be going.
that was amazing. Like, you have done 2 trick shots
I
in the
shot
woods around
one
this.
running through the woods.
And then you shot one through a murder hole back. Like, that was amazing.
Alright, so yeah, we're
With
gonna
my plus
V. I'm trying to do Zeban. I'm not even.
Go for it.
Yeah,
if you
we're
want to stay in character the entire session, I'd find that amazing.
We are going to run through the woods until we leave my character alone. I will beat you with a stick.
Alright, so you run back through the
Messing with
woods
tracks.
a pretty decent way. You make it about 10-15 minutes of sprinting through the woods
Along the way.
haphazardly.
If you're
Along
trying
the
to,
way,
to mess up our
the
tracks.
tracks.
Okay. Not being very quiet, do you attract any bad attention? No, you do not. Okay. So, about 15-20 minutes of sprinting through the woods, keeping an eye on your back, trying to zigzag, and you grab a stick and like rough up the tracks behind you. But you make it a good way as you don't see any pursuers and you feel like you've gotten away pretty decently.
We'll try to find some place sheltered and out of the wood. You know, like those trees where they have the big limbs that come down and make it kind of like a cave inside.
Willow trees?
Yeah.
Even willow trees?
Willows
No.
or a wayward pine.
Yeah, or
I thought pine
Magnolia.
trees were Christmas trees.
Yeah, they can be, but they're old ones that actually will droop down.
we're gonna try to
And
find
they're
one of those.
fresh.
What?
Look up a wayward pine sometime. It's actually really cool.
We'll
They
try.
make almost natural tents.
We'll try to find one of those to kind of scoot inside.
Make a investigation or survival check.
Guidance.
You help?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that also be a nature check? Because
Survival
you're
and
looking for
what?
a type of tree?
Yeah.
Survival or
Yeah, or nature. Survival or nature.
I have a... Never mind.
Wait.
16.
16.
Burn.
You find a small clearing, and on the edge of the clearing is a fairly large tree with very droopy boughs. You're not sure exactly what kind of tree it is, but it looks like a very good place there that you can get under and have pretty decent coverage. You wouldn't be
It's a tree.
unseeable, but it'd have a pretty good, no one could see you very well.
Alright, well, skedoot under there.
So
Yeah,
when we
It is almost 10 a.m.
Let's
when-
skedoot under there.
When we get to that spot, I'm gonna look at the book. I guess. Should I look
Yeah,
at
we
the book?
need to look at the
Arcana
book.
or something.
Okay, looking at this book, I need you to make an investigation check.
Yeah. I'll
Can I
help
help?
him.
One of you may help.
I
What's
really-
your plus in investigation?
a -2?
I have a +4.
Who has the book though? Not you.
Actually, I do at this point. It's
She
in my
has
bag.
the book.
Can I have the book?
No.
I have a plus.
She is Miss Smarty Pants.
I have a
Yeah,
+4. I'm the one with like anything.
But she also wants to burn everything.
I'm not gonna ban the book.
I don't trust you.
Please.
Guidance.
Let her look at you.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, advantage with guidance. Roll 2 d20s and a d4 and take the best of all.
And if you roll badly, I shall kill you.
There's one there.
That's not that bad.
There's another. That's even worse.
So you
14?
got 14. That's not bad. Especially for y'all's level. So, looking in this book,
I got a 17.
you open the book
Ready for my
and it's
Great.
blank.
What?
You flip the pages, they're blank, 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 blank. As you flip them, some of the pages fall out. But then you finally get to the page that was open, and you see this weird scribbling, scrawling, and make a just general intelligence check. Just roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Okay. Swear if this rolls a natural 1. Dadgummit.
It's not a
Roll
1,
one.
it's a 7.
11.
11, above average. That's fine. Looking at this looks to be and smells like it's some sort of goblin-like script written in feces or poop.
Ew.
So, the language
This
is
isn't the
goblin.
book. Oops.
It looks like goblin language written in goblin poop, and there's only 2 pages that have any writing on them.
It's not the book. We got the wrong book.
You would guess based on this that it was a trap.
No.
So we
it's
got to
not
go
fun.
back because the wrong freaking book. Well, we got to go back anyway. We have to rescue the little dwarf man. But now they're going to be knowing that we are. Oh yeah,
I'm at 9.
we need to take a rest. I'm only at 10. Trust me, I'm understanding.
I mean, I can help you out a little bit with that, but I'm not exactly tired or anything, so I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of our day.
Cure wounds myself.
Man, I can do that for you too. Alright, Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. You get healed. You heal 5 minimum roll. How's that for you? Is that good?
I'm at 14 out of 25.
All right. Hey, lady. Hey, murder lady. You get healed 7.
I am not murder lady. Why do I always say that?
I'm
Because we
arson.
need a murder lady right now. Did you see that? That was terrifying.
I'm arson lady right now.
I get paid to
You
murder
get healed
ladies.
7.
7?
Yep, and he'll burn his last first level slot.
Sweet.
All right, big guy. This time, there we go. You get healed 11.
I'm back to max.
No,
Yes.
I'm Max, but you are back here with me. He puts his arm around your shoulder. He goes, "Hey, it's good time on lights. Hiya, gang. Hiya."
Hi.
What are you looking at? Like
Dex.
health wise?
17.
Out of-
Do not.
I'm down.
Man,
I didn't.
I
did.
used my last. I'll cure wound you. My last spell.
I got one left too if you really want it, but it's the last one I got for the day.
I'll just use.
Do y'all want healing?
My throat's getting a little sore all this singing.
Zima heals.
I can be your healer, baby.
I haven't used any spells.
I can kiss away your pain. Oh yeah.
Y'all want
I like you,
healing?
Max, but I do not like you that way, dear.
I can strip away your pain. Oh yeah.
Do Trevor abilities come back on a short rest?
Sure, dear. Challenge event, I think it's a long rest.
Says channel divinity.
It depends on the class.
I
To channel divinity.
should tell you at the end of it.
Says reset on short rest.
Yes.
Oh, that's it. For
short
clerics,
rest.
it's a short rest. I wasn't sure if paladins
I
was that.
So I will use that and get one of my spells back. For spell slot.
Nice. I can't. Wait.
Stop shaking the table.
It's short rest.
I can't.
Aren't you glad
Give
who you
mine
are?
a short rest.
And then I can do it again to get another
Take
one.
it a short rest.
You sit down for an hour. A short rest is had.
Can I?
And then I get
does
that
that heal us?
Not unless you
You
choose
can
to.
use it, guys.
Dadgummit.
You can use your
You
hit
can
dice.
use your hit dice, yeah.
No.
Are you injured?
No, I just want to be at full health. I'm only 3 points down.
That means you're injured.
Yeah.
So roll one of your hit dice, which is your D8,
And
and
add your con.
Where's the fun in that?
they exist for a reason.
You get it back on the long rest.
Yeah, if you use just one, you'll get it back on a long rest. Anyway,
I'll use my
I got
channel
all mine.
divinity again to get my another spell slot back.
I've got all
That's kind
mine
of
back
broken,
now.
but
And
I
I'm
mean, we
one
can
hit
do another
dice
short
down.
rest.
Woo. Alright.
I will start working on
Who
the
had this
armor
hat?
that was in my haversack.
Guy, who had this hat? It's very helpful, thank you.
I'll start working on my armor that was in my haversack.
okay.
We never found our
It's like with all of my leather. Hi.
Well, it is 10:30, so this is a good enough point to stop for a moment. But having scouted the castle very effectively,
Yeah.
having
The book's bigger.
dispatched of a creature who seemed to be guarding some sort of shrine, stolen some sort of book that had rocks falling on you, and fleeing after killing 5 of the so far assessed 27 goblins, I believe is what your total came up to.
28.
It's 20 something,
Right,
yeah.
Because there was 10
That's pretty
here,
close. 10 left.
12 here, so that's 22.
Yeah.
Plus 4, so that's 26. And there was 2 right there, so that's 28. Then there's more
3
here
more.
that
There's
was
3 there.
So that's 31.
There's a lot of freaking goblins.
Assuming you didn't see the same ones a couple times.
Yeah.
Anyway, having dispatched 5 of a lot of goblins, discovered a trussed and bound dwarf, a ogre and an orc ruling over this castle seemingly, and an owlbear in captivity. We will stop there and see where our adventure leads us next time. I'm fascinated by what you've done so far, but I'm mystified by the fleeing. I figured you'd stand and fight, but
Not at 10 hit points.
I'm kind of tapped. I was tapped.
But see, I didn't know how hard you guys were hit, so you guys ran, and I was like,
That
really
little
rough.
thing hurt.
Yeah.
A lot.
The grip?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the grip was rough.
From level 3? Yeah.
The Greg was
And
rough.
I had no spell slots through this whole thing because I'd
I
already
could have
used them.
healed y'all. I had
Yeah,
used
but you were
dice.
too busy balancing dice.
You could have just asked
You
me.
were also too busy burning a curtain and not getting through the curtain.
Listen.
Hey! Don't be talking about the curtain. Max never made it into the fight. That was messed
We
up.
weren't going to talk about that, okay?
Hey, he was support. He wasn't supposed to do any damage anyway.
He couldn't support. He was stuck behind a curtain. He went to the other side. You know, like, I'm not going to get all caught up in the same space as all of them. I'm going to the other side where I don't have to worry about being in the way or having anybody be in the way. It's like, oh no, I can't move a curtain.
I mean, I couldn't move the curtain, so I just burned it.
Somebody take a picture of things as they stand, please, so that we can have
Yes.
a general remembrance of where things were. I'll probably remember because it's very specific and the rest of the goblins aren't represented. But I would rather have a picture just to
put
be
some dice down there, goblins.
I will probably use candies.
Well, I mean, just for now, so you get a rough.
Oh, no, I remember
Whoever
where
kills
they are.
whoever
I
kills
got
the
where
goblin
they
gets the candy.
are, but they are moving around inside the area.
Yeah.
And now that they've been alerted and things have happened, it might change the way things play out.
So, there's.
So we will see how things play out next time.
Yeah, so I got it pretty good. And we're not even on the board.
So there's
We're not on the board.
There's like 26 goblins left.
Yeah, there's a
And
bunch
then
of
two
them.
big things.
And the 10 may be back by the time we come back.
Well, it depends. So far, you've taken a short rest. You've healed up. You're about 20 minutes sprint outside the castle. And I don't know where this is going to play next, how you guys are going to go about this.
We already know where the book's at. It's going to be with the big dudes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I bet it's still in that room somewhere with the group.
It's probably
It's with,
under the
it's
table.
Under
it's the
table.
owl. It's with the owl bear. He has
Probably
great
got like
taste
a
in
drawer or
literature.
something. We
He
just
needs
need
to know
It's
how to
just
cook the
taped
goblins
to the top,
properly.
To the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You pull open the drawer and there it is at the bottom.
So anyway, we will see how things play out next time. And it was interesting. Yeah, we'll see how it plays. I was not aware you guys were that badly hurt. I don't track y'all's health, so it's hard for me to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running, and it's just like, why?
Yeah, because we were gonna die.
Well, I haven't run low level for a very long time, so maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit, but
Legendary.
Well, you
sniper
haven't
dude.
died yet, except for me. I almost died because of a friggin'
because you were
Purple
dumb
worm.
enough to do that.
Listen.
Hey,
The dice.